Uh, what is cracking? Late night show, man. Got a lot going on, man. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? We got a lot going on. A lot going on. Everybody hit that like button. I think we need to just go ahead and get started. See what's happening around the country, man. See what's cracking. Ah, man.
A Dallas woman is recovering after she says a group of people attacked her over a parking spot.
So this happened at her Pleasant Grove apartment. It happened last week. Fox 4's David Sedentendry spoke with the woman. He joins us now live. David.
So the woman who was attacked says she pays a monthly fee to have an assigned parking space outside of her apartment. But she says when her and her husband realized someone else was parked in it, they asked them to leave. But instead, that turned into a violent attack against them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You got to be careful how you ask black people stuff. You can tell this is black people. Like, whenever there's a violent attack, it's probably black people. I mean, you got to be, even when black people are wrong. Yeah, that's one thing a lot of people don't understand. White people used to dealing with other white people. Well, it's like, if you're wrong, bro, you're not in the right. You're wrong. Like, black people don't care if they're wrong. You still gotta be careful how you talk to them, even if they dead wrong. Press 1. Black folk don't look at it, oh, I'm wrong, so you can just, hey, bro, that's my spot. That's gonna make a black person park. Black people, you tell them you don't like something, they're gonna get an attitude and do it more. Black folks is gonna take it like, oh, you think, like, they take everything like you trying to disrespect them, right? They take everything as an affront, right? So yeah, when you dealing with people like that, man, yeah, it's your parking space, yeah, you pay for it, but you gotta like come groveling to them when you ask them to not park in your parking space. You gotta be like, you gotta be everything they're not. They require you to be everything they're not.
A Dallas woman is recovering after she says a group of people attacked her over a parking spot.
So this happened at her Pleasant Grove apartment. It happened last week. Fox 4's David Sedentendry spoke with the woman. He joins us now live. David.
Yeah, facts. If you gotta be Mexican, yeah. Niggas scared of Mexicans. Not Mexican vendors and shit like that, but like Mexican street guys, like Mexican gangsters. Niggas scared to death of Mexican gangsters, man. Shout out to my man, Barry B in the building. Salute to Barry B. What is good? Salute to Couch Merlot. Let's get the challenge rolling. Yeah, man. It's not even a challenge. It's a let's get the I gotta change that word. It just hit me like that when I realized that I don't want to challenge you. Let's get the give me a word, man. Give me a word to come up with, man. A more positive word. I don't know. We can come up with that, man. Maybe I should think about that, chat. Let's think about that. Let's not challenge, because I mean, I've been challenging people. People like, oh, you challenging me, motherfucker. Like, I'm just thinking like motherfucker, would you challenge me to a duel? I don't know. I think it needs to be more like, I can't think of the word. Invite, inspire. The $5 invite. Nah, that don't sound right. Inspire collective warmth. Collective warmth, yeah. Collective warmth. Now, we'll come up with it, man. We just gotta. You ain't gotta rush it, man. We'll come up with something, man. We'll come up with something, man. Shout out to Jack Me Off, man. Jack Me Off, man. Always feels good when you come around, man. I love seeing Jack Me Off, man.
So the woman who was attacked says she pays a monthly fee to have an assigned parking space outside of her apartment. But she says when her and her husband realized someone else was parking it, they asked them to leave. But instead, that turned into a violent attack against them.
And I saved this spot for my husband when he gets off work.
Living at Harper Apartments in Dallas's Pleasant Grove neighborhood, Grace Reese showed Fox 4 paperwork indicating she pays $50 per month to park a vehicle under a carport. Signage reads, covered parking reserved. Towing.
That don't mean nothing, no nigga. That means nothing. Like, you might as well take that. If you got niggas around, you might as well write that like in like some kind of invisible ink that niggas can't see, because that doesn't matter. That don't matter to niggas. Niggas, sons, we don't follow rules. We don't follow rules, man. Rules don't mean nothing to us. You know what I mean? What does that mean? And the type of sons that are going to live in like a Pleasant Grove apartment building, or the type of people that are going to visit sons that live in a Pleasant Grove apartment building, because a lot of times it's their visitors. It's not always the sons that live there. Sometimes it's the sons' visitors. Family members, they don't give a fuck about no rule. You can tell them, hey, that's my neighbor's parking spot. What, you scared? You scared of that nigga? That nigga got your heart, man. Nah, man, we just respect each other's parking space around here, man. That nigga, did he pay for the spot? Shit. I don't see nowhere where it say that's his spot. Got these niggas over here playing with you and shit. Wish that nigga would say something to me. And niggas awful neighbors, man. Awful people to live around. Awful to live around niggas, man.
To park a vehicle under a carport. Signage reads, covered parking reserved, towing enforced. Reese says she's assigned to spot number 84, a spot her husband realized someone else was in last week.
He came home. He told me somebody was parked in our spot.
Damn. She got a black husband. That's crazy. She got a black husband. You could just tell, man. You could just tell by the hairstyle, man. That's like a flame to moths. That's like that draws sunmen like a moth to flames, man. That hairstyle says I'm down. I do anal on the first date. Pause. That hairstyle, man. You said they're gliders? Okay, maybe, yes. I mean, she could be married to a glider, but some men, for some reason, they're attracted to these types.
And he's like, it's okay, I'll just wait. It looks like they're about to leave.
Reese, however, says a group of 5 people with the vehicle who she believes were visiting someone and do not live in the complex refused to leave.
They did not want to listen. They came up in my face.
And she says it turned violent during an attack against her.
And I said, okay, I'm going to make a call now. And that's when the little one, she hit me first. And I'm like, are you serious? And just adrenaline kicked in. And I was just trying to push her away. And then some more added on top. And then it just kept escalating from there.
Fox 4 choosing to blur photos. Reese.
Yeah, if this would have been reversed, 180 years from now, niggas would have been calling this a sundown town. I promise you. Had this been whites on blacks, 359 years from now, blacks would have been like, don't go over there. That's a sundown town.
Is sharing of her injuries. Dallas Police Department confirms to Fox 4 an argument escalated into a physical assault by multiple suspects against Reese. No arrests have been made.
It was hard to pinpoint anything because
no arrests been made. It's definitely blacks. Let's see. This is the picture of the people. She snapped a picture of them. They look like a light-skinned broad right there. Yeah. Salute to everybody. Shout out to all you people coming through, man.
No arrests have been made.
it was hard to pinpoint anything because they're just on top of me. They're yelling. I could barely understand them because all of them were yelling at once.
That's definitely blacks. Press one. This one was 100% black. This was 100% blacks, man. Sons all the way. Listen.
By multiple suspects against Reese. No arrests have been made.
It was hard to pinpoint anything because they're just on top of me. They're yelling. I could barely understand them because all of them were yelling at once.
Of the group of 5 people, Reese says it was 4 women and a man.
You may have beaten me up, but it was 5 against 1. So, I mean, I had no chance.
After the assault, Reese took photos of the vehicle.
Yeah, these sons.
To share with police in hopes of finding the group.
And we will eventually figure out who it is, and you will be brought to justice, hopefully.
Management of Harper Apartment Complex has not responded to a list of questions we sent over. Of course, if anyone has information on those suspects, they can reach out to Dallas Police Department.
Moving on here, Cherokee County deputies are searching for a man accused of attempting to assault a woman inside a grocery store restroom.
Yeah, investigators say this suspect followed the woman into the bathroom inside the store at the Kroger in the Macedonia community Tuesday night. Atlanta News First reporter Adam Murphy is live there tonight. And Adam, this man may have targeted other businesses as well.
That is
slow news night. It's a slow news night. They fucking pulling news from Cherokee County. That's a long ways away from Atlanta City, man. It's a slow news night in Atlanta, man. They going all the way from Atlanta to out to Cherokee County. They still, I guess that's still Atlanta because these motherfuckers in Atlanta, they call the whole state of Georgia Atlanta.
Tonight, and Adam, this man may have targeted other businesses as well.
That is correct. The Cherokee County Sheriff's Office tells us this man was seen walking into women's restrooms in 3 different stores, including the Kroger, as you mentioned, and it all happened last night. Take a close look at this wanted man. The Cherokee County Sheriff's Department said he's accused of trying to assault a woman inside a grocery store restroom.
It's very unusual for our area, for Cherokee County. This doesn't happen very often. So, we're all a little bit shocked by it.
Cherokee County deputies say it happened around 10:20 Tuesday night at the Kroger on Cumming Highway. According to investigators, a woman went to the restroom but noticed someone standing outside her stall. When she opened the stall door, deputies say a man tried to assault her and she fought back.
It's funny how black people think white people got so much privilege. Look at this piece of shit, right? Look what he doing. Look what he doing with his life. Look at this motherfucker. This motherfucker goddamn lot tech. He pushing carts and shit. Niggas, I love how niggas try to act like every white person is rich. Don't you notice that? Niggas act like being white is synonymous with being rich or synonymous with having a good life. So many white people got regular, mundane, run-of-the-mill lives, man. They got to hear you niggas talking about privilege all the time. Just think about how awful this guy's life is. Think about how many mistakes and fucking how much of a loser he's been to get to this point, to where he's attacking women in the Kroger's bathroom. Like, you don't just wake up and attack women. You're a fucking loser, man. Like you're like literally like an episode of Law and Order SVU and shit. Like you're not even date raping a chick where it's like, you know what I mean, you knocked on the chick, you got her to go out with you and shit. This dude is like running up on women in the Kroger. He not even running up on women in the alley. He didn't even pull a woman into a dark alley. He's doing it in the Kroger's bathroom. He's going to go to prison, right? For this, with this weird ass charge. And it's not going to be pretty. I don't know what Cherokee County Jail looks like, but I'm sure his son's out there. I'm sure it's too close to Atlanta to not have sons. He gonna be washing drawers. Folding, ironing niggas' drawers. He gonna make an iron out of a goddamn, like, they gonna give him like a cup and like a wire. Make an iron out of this shit and iron my clothes.
And she fought back.
We don't know if he's injured, but she was trying to hit him with her keychain. He fled the area. There was no indication of any type of injury, but either way, she did the right thing. Just screaming, I think, startled him enough to make him run.
Authorities say the woman was not physically injured.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he trying to. He don't know if she went in there to drop a load. I remember my man Delonzo, man. Shout out to him, man. He used to work at Home Depot with me, right? And the lumber department, the lumber building material department we worked in, the bathroom was right there. Like, you know how like when you go to these stores, the bathroom is in the back of the store or whatever? Well, that was the lumber department. So you had to come through the lumber department to go to the bathroom, right? The men's and women's bathroom was just one opening. You go to the right to the women's bathroom, you go to the left to the men's bathroom type shit. There's a door on the right, there on the left, right? So the girls, the cashiers, most of them cashiers or whatever they were, or worked in departments or whatever, they would have to come through lumber to go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And we would just be standing right there, you know, bullshitting or just, you know, stocking shelves, and they would walk past us into the bathroom, right? My man Alonzo, he was this nigga was like, if he do him, he would just be like, he'd just be making them noises while they was walking into the bathroom. I was like, oh, this nigga, wow, this nigga was stupid, man. I couldn't believe he used to do that shit. A girl just be running to the bathroom, he'd be like, they be mad as shit when he used to do that shit. They would be so mad, though. They would be so mad. I was like, yo, this nigga, I can't believe he used to do that shit, man. He was a wild boy, man. That nigga a wild dude, man. He was is a wild boy, man. Man.
Suspect was seen on video running away from the store in the parking lot.
Deputies then went to the manager's office, reviewed surveillance video. Everything she said happened just the way she said.
Investigators say the same suspect was captured on surveillance video entering women's restrooms at other nearby businesses earlier Tuesday night.
For all we know, he's still in the area. We haven't had any reports today of this happening.
Now, anyone that has any information about this suspect or may know who he is asked to call 911 tonight. We're live in Cherokee County. Adam Murphy, Atlanta News First.
We're learning more tonight about that big Lululemon heist in Peachtree City that led to a high-speed chase and the arrest of 2 women.
Fox 5's Doug Evans has more on the story.
A surveillance photo, police say that's Avaria Billings and Shantiana Johnson leaving the Peachtree City Lululemon.
Who is this? Who the fuck are these people?
A surveillance photo, police say that's Avaria Billings and Shantiana Johnson leaving the
Shantiana Johnson. Damn.
Peachtree City Lululemon store with thousands of dollars in stolen merchandise. The local store didn't call police. The corporate office did. Peachtree City police say they tried to pull the women over in their stolen rental car and they hit the gas, speeds reaching over 100 miles an hour.
You bitches know y'all not getting away. That's why I think this shit should be a crime. These whores know they not getting away. Ain't no fucking way no woman. You got one NASCAR driver. What's her name? Danica Patrick. You had one woman NASCAR driver in the whole history. And she used to get, you know, I give her credit, man. You know, she tried, man. She made it very far, though. I'll give her that for being a woman. But ain't no way no fucking hood bitches is gonna get the fuck away from no fucking cops, man. In no car chase. Ain't no way in hell. All you doing is endangering people's lives for no reason. Press 1. These whores didn't have a chance in hell of getting away. They should have just pulled over. They should have just pulled the fuck over, man. These whores endangering everybody's life for no fucking reason. Hit the like button. Take the $5 pledge. Pledge your allegiance to Ark Nation and sponsor the show, man. Pledge your allegiance to Ark Nation and sponsor the show, man.
Are they just that desperate for athleisure clothing? No, police say Billings and Johnson are part of an organized retail theft group.
Damn. Without the makeup, boy, she could look good with some makeup, but without it, she just a regular chick, man. This one right here, she look like she high. These just some regular black chicks. Both of them probably got a kid or two. They look young. They probably have a kid or two involved in this mess. Ain't not gonna happen to them though. That's the good thing for their kids. These girls ain't going to jail. They gonna get probation or some shit. Probation. Just a bunch of whacked out dumbass hood bitches. They gonna eventually do something to get to prison though. They're gonna go to jail, but they're not gonna go to jail for this. They're gonna keep throwing rocks at the penitentiary though. Goddamn boy. That makeup is sorcery, bro.
That's been hitting stores like Lululemon all over metro Atlanta. Serious crimes with serious consequences.
All of this is money that furthers
more serious crimes as well. It's been linked to criminal gang organizations, even certain cases in the corporate world. There have been several cases that are linked to domestic terrorism groups.
Here's what thousands of dollars apparently gets you at Lululemon these days. Police say
they was gonna sell that shit on Facebook Marketplace and shit.
recovered the merchandise. They said they also found evidence tying the two to similar crimes in metro Atlanta and tools to thwart security devices should just walking out the door not work.
This was a great example of being able to be proactive on the front end to get individuals that have evaded just about every other metro Atlanta agency within the past several months, racking up tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in property loss, again, which these funds are being used for the furtherment of more violent, serious crimes as well.
Billings and Johnson are locked up in the Fayette County Jail. Police say Billings was the getaway driver. She's facing more than 20 traffic charges as well. In Peachtree City, Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
The man accused of killing his girlfriend outside an elementary school in Fulton County faced a judge today.
It comes as investigators showed surveillance video they say captured the moment Christopher Yates shot and killed 34-year-old Ebony Anderson back in February. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is live here with us in studio with more details.
Christine, Tom, good evening to you. Palmetto Elementary School's surveillance cameras captured the entire shooting. Prosecutors say the victim was dropping off a DoorDash order for a teacher when she was gunned down. Investigators say the suspect, Christopher Yates, took off before police arrived. For the first time, we're seeing the Houston County Police pursuit that landed an accused killer in cuffs. Fulton County investigators say while running from police, Christopher Yates hit a semi with his toddler in the car. Just moments after impact, Yates can be seen losing control and went off the side of the road.
This toddler in the car.
Investigators testified the chase happened just hours after they say Yates shot and killed Ebony Anderson outside Palmetto Elementary School. Detectives say Anderson was working as a DoorDash driver that morning. Surveillance video showed her picking up a Chick-fil-A order, then driving to the school to drop it off for a teacher. But prosecutors say school surveillance cameras captured the shooting.
She was shot multiple times. Where? On her body. About her body and also in the head.
When officers arrived, they found her laying on the ground right in front of the school. Detectives reportedly found 6 shell casings near her body. Police also found bags near the scene containing identification belonging to Yates.
Were you able to determine why those bags were removed from the car, like we saw there on the video?
The best I can come up with is, and it's just speculation, is that maybe there was some sort of dispute, and I believe that maybe she was kicking him out of the car.
Investigators told the court the two were in a relationship and share a child together. They also revealed a previous incident last year involving Yates and Anderson.
They interviewed Mrs. Anderson. She made references to Mr. Yates putting a gun to her head.
And the judge found probable cause today for 6 charges, including malice murder and felony murder. The case will now head to a Fulton County grand jury. Yates remains in jail without bond. Live in
A mother was arrested after leaving her 3 young children in the car while she shopped. It happened Monday outside Town Center Mall. Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live in Cobb County tonight. And Denise, you talked to the man who was there and first saw the children.
Yeah, he told me that he wasn't even planning to be at the mall Monday. He believes that God put him here for a reason, to make sure those 3 young children were safe.
Every kid by themselves, y'all.
Local DJ Webb, had been recording on his phone when he noticed a couple of young boys alone in a car and a little girl walking in the parking lot of Town Center Mall. No adults in sight.
You can't walk in the street. Little mama, where you going? You can't walk in the street. Go get back in the car. Get back in the car, wait on your parents come back.
He went back to the car to get the boys' attention.
Your sister walking away.
One boy got out, found his little sister sitting on the curb crying, and carried her back to the car.
He picked her up, took her back to the car, and he said, I'm babysitting.
DJ Webb says he was worried about the kids and called 911.
I had to do something, so I didn't know how long they were going to be there. Did someone take the parent?
No, you did the right thing. He did the right thing, man. He did the right thing, man. You record so that nobody can say you did nothing to the kids, and call the police. That's the protocol. This son man did, rare son man did everything right, man. Make sure you record and make sure you call the fucking police.
Did the parent just abandon these kids?
Cop police rushed over. They talked to the children, ages 2, 5, and 7. And based on the number of YouTube videos the boys said they had watched while in the car, police determined they had been alone for a little more than an hour while their mother was shopping.
Very dangerous, no matter how old your kids are, to leave them in an unoccupied vehicle, especially on a warm day.
Police made contact with the mother, 42.
Here's the thing, that little kid right there, that little girl, cars can't even see her. Like, one thing about little people like that, when you're in a car, you might not even see her. You know what I mean? You think you ran over a fucking bag or a suitcase or something. You ain't even know that you ran over something. And then, like, what if this guy was a predator? What if he wasn't? What if he was a predator? You talking about hitting the lottery? Just grab her up, throw her in the car, and ski, gone.
Webb says he was worried about the kids and called 911.
I had to do something, so I didn't know.
She got the windows up? Oh, this whore got the windows up. Did she leave the car running? Like, this whore's crazy. You got the kids in the car with the windows up.
I had to do something, so I didn't know how long they were going to be there. Did someone take the parent? Did the parent just abandon these kids?
Cop police rushed over. They talked to the children, ages 2, 5, and 7. And based on the number of YouTube videos the boys said they had watched while in the car, police determined they had been alone for a little more than an hour while their mother was shopping.
Very dangerous, no matter how old your kids are, to leave them in an unoccupied vehicle, especially on a warm day.
Police made contact with the mother, 42-year-old Angela Weichman. She was arrested and charged with...
That's one rough looking... Jesus Christ. That's a rough looking white woman, man. Whew. I guess y'all gonna say meth, right? Meth, right?
Recounts of reckless conduct. Police say DJ Webb did the right thing by calling police.
In an incident like this where the kids are just unsupervised and walking around, the best thing you can do is call 911.
To the mom, don't be angry with me. I once had small kids too, and I had to go into the stores with them, but keep them kids close by your side at all times.
Those charges against the mother are all misdemeanors. She has since been released from jail. Reporting live in Cobb County, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, thank God he was there in the right place at the right time. Denise, thanks. New tonight, we have an update on the story of...
We're learning more tonight about...
Salute to everybody out there, man. Take the $5 pledge, take the $10 pledge, the $30 pledge, sponsor the program, buy me a coffee, whatever. Let's see. What else is going on, man, here in this crazy world?
Newly released Baltimore police body-worn camera video revealing a heated interaction between police and Maryland delegate Kaylin Young, including a moment when the Baltimore City Democrat told police, "I don't think I'm above the law, I'm on top."
Spotlight on Maryland's Gary Collins has been reviewing the video and tracked down the lawmaker in Annapolis to ask about what happened.
Which one of y'all just called?
I did.
How you doing? It's the second time we met before, Mr. Diaz. How you doing today?
Spotlight on Maryland obtained nearly 3 hours of body-worn camera footage from BPD through a public records request.
Where did I meet you before? Where?
We met in Delegate Young.
I can't remember. I meet too many people.
I know, I'm the local elected official, one out.
How you doing today, sir?
I was good until this woman tried to call y'all on me just now.
The video shows a New Year's Eve 2025 response to a 911 call involving Kaylin Young, a state delegate representing Northeast Baltimore, who at the time also served as a deputy director in Mayor Brandon Scott's Office of Equity and Civil Rights.
You said that you told her that you were not bringing the child back. That's why she called.
What does that matter?
No, it matters.
She can say whatever she wants, officer.
No.
It ain't even 9:30. She didn't give you the clarity that she had.
She did. She did say 9:30.
Earlier, inside the house, the mother of Delegate Young's child explained her side of the story to police, including an alleged incident the day before.
Yesterday, he had a emotional outburst where he was just very elevated. He ripped my doorbell.
When, yesterday?
Yeah, I have it on camera too. He ripped my doorbell off the wall.
Reported it yesterday?
I didn't, because sometimes it's just easier to pick my battles.
The child's mother declined our request for the video of Young allegedly ripping off her doorbell camera. The police redacted the cell phone footage.
So he's knocking, he's knocking, he's knocking. I'm just avoiding. There's no need for me to engage.
Anything, something like that happens, you should call 911.
And then
that's my advice to you.
He leaves, comes back, rips my camera off, and throws it in the mailbox.
Outside, about 20 minutes later, police continue speaking with Young.
Sir, you do what you need to do. We're gonna be right here. Look, we're gonna be standing right there. You're gonna do what you need to do, and we're just gonna see you do what you need to do.
Once again, if she calls frivolous and she calls you again.
All right, sir. I'm not gonna argue with you about that. Okay. Sir.
After the exchange,
I'm going to do what I need to do, but you need to check your board.
Delegate Young then exits his vehicle, his car still running, his then 2-year-old child still inside.
I do not appreciate you calling law enforcement here. You well know that I'm a local elected official. You well know that this is a problem. This is the second time that you called law enforcement on me. The last time you called me, you had me charged with assault. And when you had me charged with assault, I beat the charge using your doorbell camera.
Call the police! Call the police!
That video our team obtained and reported on in January of this year.
Call the police! Get off of me! Get off of me!
Young was found not guilty of the 2023 assault charge. Meanwhile, back on New Year's Eve,
your child is in the car, sir, and the car is on. The engine is on. You cannot walk away from a car when the engine is on.
What you gonna hit me with now?
Go ahead and do what you need to.
This is a local elected official, man. He no different than a common thug, man. That nigga no different than a common thug, man.
No, sir.
Do me a favor and you let Major Brown know.
Sir, I don't have.
The only thing I will say is I can understand dealing with a woman and all the bullshit with dealing with a woman. But the way he talking and the way he moving, the way he behaving, it's not befitting of a public official. He acting like a regular old nigga on the street.
Issues with daddy, nobody knows about you.
Attitude that's causing the problem.
Okay, all right. You bring the attitude here, not me.
Sir,
do what you need to do, sir. All right. You're not even talking to him. He's just acting all irate. Like, what's wrong with him?
This is in person. This is in text message.
And he work for the city?
He works for the mayor's office, and he's a elected.
And he thinks that he can talk to people like that because he's above the law. That's what he thinks.
I have followed the law. I'm not above
Sir, you think that you're above the law. That's what you think. Okay.
I'm not above the law.
I'm not gonna listen.
You shouldn't be here.
All right. All right.
I'm not above the law. I'm on time.
On Friday in Annapolis, immediately after.
That nigga said, I'm on top of the law. Jesus Christ. He said, fuck it, hey, man. That nigga no different than a common thug, man.
After the legislative session, we attempted to ask Delegate Young what he meant by saying, "I'm not above the law, I'm on top."
Do you believe that you're above the law?
Please, I'm with my son, bro. Please,
Do you feel that you're above the law?
Bro, I'm with my son, yo. You being disrespectful. That's rude, man.
Not much of an answer from Delegate Young. Back in Baltimore on New Year's Eve with police.
I did not accuse you of anything. I just said you think that you are above the law the way that you talk to people.
Doesn't matter. It's just how
The way that you're talking to me,
I'm talking to you.
I'm not going to talk to you no more.
Moments later, a supervisor arrived at the scene.
I don't understand why I was looked at and treated as the person that was doing something wrong. What I need y'all to understand is, again, this is not the first time that she has tried to leverage law enforcement against me, knowing my position. You see the tag. That's all. Yeah. It's not like I'm just making this up. She's leveraged law enforcement, and it's been. I had my whole face on the big Fox 45. Like that's what happens. You know what I mean? You know how it is. If I get something on my record, it's out there.
Listen, we're the same way, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
In a different way.
In a different way.
So,
exactly.
because the minute it happens to us, we get suspended.
13 days after the New Year's Eve incident, Delegate Young stepped down from his role with Mayor Scott's administration. Less than 24 hours after the heated exchange with police, the freshman lawmaker was accused of punching another woman in the chest soon after midnight. Prosecutors dropped.
What?
Suspended.
13 days after the New Year's Eve incident, Delegate Young stepped down from his role with Mayor Scott's administration. Less than 24 hours after the heated exchange with police, the freshman lawmaker was accused of punching another woman in the chest soon after midnight. Prosecutors dropped that charge in late February, citing not enough evidence. In Annapolis, I'm Gary Collins with Spotlight.
Yeah. This nigga's a common thug, man. He's just a common thug, man. Jeez.
We are also following juvenile crime concerns in White Marsh and Federal Hill. On your left, video from last night shows police trying to break up what they call a disturbance involving young people in Fed Hill. And on the right, social media video shows a teen gathering at White Marsh Mall over the weekend, leading to several juvenile arrests.
And tonight we have team coverage on the juvenile crime response across the state. Fox 45's Rebecca Pryor presses lawmakers in a moment, but we begin with Vincent Hill and the update from Federal Hill. Vincent?
Well, Kai and Maxine, residents say it was more like a street and park takeover, and they fear things will only get worse.
At Federal Hill Park,
I'm not super surprised, but I think it is surprising that we can't do a whole lot about it.
residents reacting to a disturbance by what many of them describe as juveniles.
Fed Hill Park is an awesome spot, especially when it's not being run rampant with motorcycles.
Despite the clearly posted sign that dirt bikes are not allowed.
See, I told you, didn't I tell you earlier, Osa? Niggas don't care about no sign.
No, hell no. Nah, but but they've been doing that in Baltimore, man. I mean, that's not even that crazy in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they've been doing it, and they ride deep, like 50, 60 deep through Baltimore. As a regular thing, but okay, maybe you died down, and I think maybe it's a resurgence, but people from Baltimore, that ain't no,
they ghetto.
Right, that's just what they do. But Federal Hill, though, is like the little nicer area.
Yeah.
It's not the hood. So I get it. See
Right.
that shit down Federal Hill is a little bit different. Oh man.
Them white people don't want to hear while they on a conference call, while they working from home and they on a call.
Yeah, real shit.
And you motherfucking out there revving your tires and shit.
It's 30 niggas outside.
And you know niggas leave. They don't just leave. They leave
gonna
skid
linger.
marks behind. They leave
Trash.
trash,
Blunt
debris.
guts.
Yeah.
Bottles.
Yes. Loogies. 1,000 loogies and shit.
No bullshit. It's a lot to it. It's not just the noise. It's just the entire nuisance.
The package.
The
Yeah, it's a package, man.
The package. Damn, I feel bad. I do feel bad. We gotta be around that shit.
And then all these white people know you can't say nothing to these niggas. If you say something to these niggas, boy, your body autonomy is over, Jack.
Yeah, you getting smoked. Them niggas, one of them niggas gonna blast you, and it won't even be the nigga that you say something to. It be some nigga 30 yards away who just seen you look like you have a problem. They just come smoke your ass.
Yeah, if you get your ass beat and hospitalized, you won.
You're lucky. Yeah, you're lucky. Right.
Shit. Unbelievable.
What's up, JJ?
Share the Fox 45.
What's up?
Dirt bikes and four-wheelers circling the park.
Am I stoked at the noise? No.
As night fell, residents had had enough.
10-4 juvenile disturbance, 300 block of Warren. Us two juveniles riding scooters in the park, car, 3 carloads of people, 15 juveniles. They taking over the street.
Look here, as an officer makes an announcement for that crowd to disperse.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the park is now closed. Ladies and gentlemen, in the park.
I know a number of people have stories, and that is a bummer. But I think if you look anywhere, big city USA, these things are just going on.
This comes just days after Baltimore County Police responded to a disturbance involving hundreds of juveniles at White Marsh Mall.
That's the nice area.
County Police arresting several teens in that incident. Charges ranging from disorderly conduct to assault and robbery.
If you don't have adults in the room, kids will be kids.
Back at Fed Hill Park, the plight of what to do with juveniles when it comes to holding them accountable.
You probably you write them a ticket. You
write them a ticket. It's nuts. Yo, but look, man, what can he say? Like, what are his options?
He's not stoked, bro.
Yeah,
he's not stoked.
That says enough. He can't say shit.
These are white liberals too. Like, he's a liberal. Like, he hates Trump and all that shit.
These teens are a real bummer, bro.
Man, this dude is definitely a liberal.
Fuck ICE.
Definitely.
Yeah, fuck ICE.
You one of them.
put them in a cell for a night, and then you let them back out.
Oh, for a night.
Same friends.
Oh.
It's a constant dilemma, but
careful now,
I don't
white
have
man.
an answer for it. I think that's for the people that we pay the taxes to figure out.
Meanwhile,
You said that.
Got out of there.
Yeah, I respect it, yo.
Yeah.
He said what he needed to say.
Yeah. He doesn't.
Sit those youngins down in timeout for a night.
He said for a night.
He doesn't believe any of that.
Better scare them straight.
Man.
He knows that shit.
No arrests, no mentions of any arrests from last night's incident. There were also several other calls for juvenile disturbances in the area over the last few days. For now, we're live at Federal Hill Park. Vincent Hill, Fox 45 News.
Hi, I'm Maxine Stryker. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and check out Fox Baltimore on social media to find more stories like this.
Good evening. 4 people are in custody tonight, accused in the shooting death of an 8-year-old last night.
21-year-old Jeremiah Scott, 25-year-old Jeremiah Walter, 21-year-old.
Wow. Wow. It looks
Jeremiah and Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Those are real Southern son, man.
God damn, you know that.
Damn. Those are Geechee.
Yeah, borderline Geechee. Yeah,
Borderline
for
Geechee.
Baton Rouge folk.
Yeah.
Yeah. You try to give your kids a name out the Bible and shit,
Right.
and they still turn out like Jamarquavius, man.
Hey, yo, they got 80%.
Jeremiah.
West African.
80%?
Oh, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I would give him 80. Yeah.
I give these niggas more than
90.
Yeah, I mean,
very low admixture.
I was being conservative. Yeah,
This one right here, This one right here, he got the highest. Listen, all three of them look like average.
Very little
So
admixture.
the like the indigenous slave Africans that kind of escaped and lived out in areas in Louisiana, I think they call them what do they call them? They call them
Maroons.
Maroons, yeah, maroons.
Oh yeah. They got those.
You ever? So I think that you ever heard those old Looney Tunes where Bugs Bunny's like, "Oh, what a maroon."
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. They got them in Jamaica too.
Yeah, Jamaica. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I know them from. I didn't know they had them. Okay, they call them the same thing with Baton Rouge. That's what's up. That's these dudes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
These are maroons. These are African warriors.
Trace that line right back.
I'm telling you,
they got the hair and everything.
I'm telling you, man. Woo.
Everett Chambers are charged with first-degree murder. Investigators believe Scott fired the shots that killed Davian Nicholas. 22-year-old Hunter Callaghan faces principal.
Right.
Hey,
Hunter.
Hey, all right, he might be 80. He might be down to 80.
Hunter, that's a good name, man.
That is a good name. What a waste. What a waste.
You got Hunter.
If I just seen that name, I'd have been wondering.
Yeah, you would have fell for it.
What a waste of a good name on the same.
Hunter Callaghan is clutch. Hunter Callaghan is fucking clutch. That's I'm getting the job clutch.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm getting called in at least for the interview. I might not get the job, but I'm definitely getting the interview.
If he's got his code switching on point, then he's definitely getting the job.
All you gotta do is say a few coherent sentences. You get the job.
First degree murder, not manslaughter, not malicious. These got first degree murder. They are cooked.
First-degree murder charges. News 2's Sarah Gray Barr spoke to neighbors after the shooting who say they never expected the violence this close to home.
Michael, Sylvia, yesterday, 8-year-old Davion Nicholas died in a shootout when suspects on foot exchanged gunshots with the group in a passing car. Bullets hit Nicholas only yards away from his front door. A neighborhood mom told me the shooting took away her community's innocence. Monday morning, 10-year-old Caden Hodges and his brothers played a round of hoops, much like they played here Sunday afternoon with their neighbor, 8-year-old Davion Nicholas, who lived down the street just hours before his death.
Got a little sad because they just came over here and just shot for no reason.
Caden and his brothers had just gone inside their home to get water and cool off when they heard the gunfire.
I thought it was my brother's kicking the wall or something until I heard it again. So I was like, what's going on?
And I hear like 4 or 5 shots. And then that's when I just came back outside and we just we seen his mother in the grass. And so we were thinking that his mother had got shot.
The sheriff's office says an argument between two groups led to the shooting. 8-year-old Davion, a bystander, caught in the crossfire. Neighbors tell me Davion was just trying to get home. The shooting left Fran Netter, mom of these 3 boys,
They seem like good
shaken
kids.
and scared.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. They seem like decent little son kids though.
Because you
They
hear
do.
some people in Baton Rouge, you can't even fucking hardly understand them, and these kids are actually.
Definitely. These are good kids. They're kids that literally get in the wrong gang, and they can turn fast. You can turn these kids though.
Yeah,
These
no
kids can
doubt.
turn into gangsters and shooters fast, but it appears that the mom has got them on the right path.
Mother in the grass. And so we were thinking that his mother had got shot.
The sheriff's office says an argument between two groups led to the shooting. 8-year-old Davion, a bystander, caught in the crossfire. Neighbors tell me Davion was just trying to get home. The shooting left Fran Netter, mom of these 3 boys, shaken and scared.
When I received the news that the baby died, it just brought tears to my eyes. And I literally sat there and cried.
Netter fears the impact this kind of violence has on her neighborhood and the children.
But yesterday, I think, was a day that no one expected. They were all out here just innocently having fun and playing basketball.
Why won't you know she not gonna go protest about this shit? You can
Hell
forget. She
nah.
going to
Fuck
sleep
no.
good that night too.
She gonna protest ICE though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's
Fucking ass.
crazy. Yo, you know what's fucked up? I don't know if you. I mean, I probably talked about it before, but I don't know if you heard about Lil Davon. It's funny. This kid's name is Davion. But Lil Davon that got shot in Southeast DC, he played football. He was
A
like,
couple years ago?
yeah, like maybe like
Yeah.
like 2022, something like that.
Like
21.
his mother dropped. They had just came to the little outdoor
Yeah, the little cookout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's fucked up. I mean, this should be happening, man. It should be. It'd be fucked up, man.
Yeah, I did a story on him. Yeah, I did several videos on him, man. That was sad, man, because the little boy, they had left, but he left his phone charger. And they went back to get his phone charger. And when he jumped out the car to go get his phone charger, that's when the shooting happened.
Yeah, but you know what was fucked up? I knew one of the police, the officers, white dude, that used to do a beat around there. He said he had seen Lil Davon and them out there earlier. It was shooting on the other side, I guess, on the other block earlier that day. And the cop, he saw Davon, and he used to see him. He's part of the beat, so he told him like, "Yo, stay off the streets because it's kind of hot, whatever." And next thing you know, later he came back and Lil Davon was dead. This is a glider dude. So he had a real connection. You know what I'm saying? He knew Davon. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the little men from around the way. So it's fucked up. Like when I heard it from him, I could tell that shit fucked him up. Like imagine telling little youngin to stay out the way, and then later he's come back. Yeah, I know he felt fucked up, man.
Yeah, he didn't get to get him first.
That's what they say. That's what the sun man was.
Yeah, then he got away, but we'll get the next one.
Right.
Straight with me.
Was a day that no one expected. They were all out here just innocently having fun and playing basketball.
Despite the arrest today of 4 men, the sheriff's office says the shooting is still under investigation. In the newsroom, Sarah Graybar, WBRZ News 2.
Wow.
Memphis police say when officers arrived in the Mitchell Heights neighborhood, they found a man who had been shot. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, investigators say they are now searching for a dark gray or silver vehicle they believe have been connected to the shooting. But for the victim's family, they say this isn't just about the investigation. It's about the man they say has been
Salute to Deluxe 247, a.k.a. Cal Ripken, a.k.a. the real MVP. Coming through once again.
Salute.
Shout out to my man, Anthony Madison, man. Make sure y'all sponsor the show. Support the channel. Take the pledge. Let's see if we can get 5 people to take the pledge. 5 people to take the pledge. Pledge something, whatever it is. Pledge something to the channel, man.
Yeah, it's not a lot. 5 is respectable.
Yeah, man.
Let's go, man. Coffee.
Huh? What'd you
I was
say?
saying buy you a coffee.
Yeah. Buy me a coffee. I haven't gone to sleep on this show. And how long has it been since I fell asleep on this show?
It's been a minute. It's been very good.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, the bare minimum. I'm a sun man. The bars in hell, man. Yeah, I gotta congratulate me for that.
I stay awake on my show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta give credit when credit is due, man.
I pay my bills, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been to jail, man.
Right.
Oh, and we certainly appreciate it, Doc.
Shit.
taken far too soon.
Family members say the call they received Sunday afternoon is one they will never forget.
We got a phone call and said that my nephew had been shot in the head on Buchanan Street. And we all got over here.
Police say the shooting happened just before 1 p.m. in the 3300 block of Buchanan Avenue in the Mitchell Heights neighborhood. When officers arrived, they found a man suffering from a gunshot wound. He was pronounced dead at the scene. As investigators blocked off the street, loved ones gathered nearby trying to...
That's a lot of hoods.
The love one,
Nike Tech. A lot of Nike Tech in there.
A lot of potential bopping going on here.
Nike Tech.
understand what had just happened.
Like he didn't make cars. The police cars are nice, man.
Yeah,
The blue?
that's sweet. Yeah, that's just that blue is just sweet.
Wow.
Yeah, like
And
This happened.
He didn't make it. He gone too soon. My nephew was a good person. He helped the community and everything.
Oh Lord.
That's Glover, his auntie and shit.
She sounds like fisherman making fun of brown sugar.
Right. The community. He helped the community. Did we get a follow up, man? What types of things did he do to help the community?
He got kids.
We know.
It's just a terrible thing.
Family members identified the
Lord, standing on.
Boy.
Was he giving out money? I mean, what the fuck was he doing?
He gave away that Lexus. He gave away that Lexus.
Damn.
You get a car. You get a car.
That motherfucker was out there. He was out there. He was in the trenches, man.
Hey, he fresh as fuck. He fresh as fuck though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, he fresh as
fuck. Yeah, he fresh as fuck. With the purple Lux, though, he's stunting like shit.
Yeah, he's stunting like a motherfucker out there, man. I ain't mad at him, man.
Yeah,
somebody else was mad at him.
Yeah, somebody was mad at him, but I ain't mad at him. Yeah, just flexing.
Unfortunately, easy to identify.
Jeez.
Victim as Michael Owens Jr. They say he was not only a son and a father, but someone known throughout the neighborhood for helping others.
And he did, like I said, he helped out in this community, this street right here, Buchanan. And his mother stayed right around the corner. So this is where they
Will
did.
you say no
in
good
Mitchell
deed
Heights.
goes unpunished?
And they took his life in Mitchell Heights.
Now the family say they're hoping someone comes forward with information.
We want justice. We really want justice. And it's a lot being said, but we need justice.
Police say they're still searching for the people responsible, and they're asking anyone who may have seen a dark gray or silver vehicle in the area around the time of the shooting to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 901-528-CASH. For now, in Memphis, Rosalind Freeman, Fox 13 News.
Community. Damn.
Community in Vernon.
Family is calling for justice after a 19-year-old is fatally stabbed at a Forest City home.
Police say Adrian Humphrey Jr. was stabbed to death by his girlfriend, who said it was an accident. The teen's mother tells WREG's Raven Copeland about the questions she has about her son's death.
It's been hard. I mean, because I'm used to him calling me, just saying, I'm just checking up on you. I love you. I'm in school. I come pick me up from school early. And he finna get ready to graduate. He was so excited about graduating.
Shirley Jackson is mourning the loss of her son, 19-year-old Adrian Humphrey Jr., who was fatally stabbed in Forest City Monday morning. Just after 3 a.m., police arrived at a home in the 700 block of Lewis Street and found Humphrey in a bedroom with a shirt tied around his stomach. Humphrey's girlfriend, who was also in the bedroom, told investigators he was accidentally stabbed while they were cooking in the kitchen. According to the police report,
I don't know about that one.
That's a tough one, man. Accidentally stabbed while they were cooking in the kitchen.
Hey, it's not inconceivable.
No, and you're right. It's not.
But to actually die from it,
yeah, that kind of stab is
like you might turn around fast with the old lady in the kitchen, right? And like, oh shit, she's right behind you, and you got the knife.
Cut. Yeah, you get cut, but not about stabbed.
Yeah, to bring the point home, so to speak.
the girlfriend says she turned around and Humphrey walked into the knife because he didn't know it was in her hand. Humphrey later died from his injuries at the hospital, and his 17-year-old girlfriend was detained.
That's what I'm waiting on the autopsy report to come back to show that this is what's no accident.
So there must have been violence in the relationship. You know?
Yeah.
Because the mama don't believe it was no accident.
Y'all son men and y'all mamas, boy. Golly. It's just,
Hey man, your fucking son, her son just died, man. But in the bitch stabbed him. And
Yeah.
then I mean, like think about it, man. And she's saying it was an accident. Like that's a lot to deal with. Like, what? Wait a second, it was an accident. The fuck? Yeah, I was
How
just,
did you accidentally kill my son?
I was cutting some onions. I turned around and to walk to, to the next station or whatever. Like it Chopped. Like, you ever watch Chopped? Nobody ever stabs anybody on Chopped, man. Like, how the fuck? Like, it's mind boggling that could have been an accident, especially if, like I think it is, it was a young relationship where they had a lot of violence, hitting, both sides saying mean things and arguing and fussing and on and off again.
It's pretty wild for like 17 years old.
Yeah, them young relationships be crazy. Them young sons be choking the shit out them girls. When them girls be motherfucking, yeah, and them girls be giving them something the blues too, cheating on them and shit,
Oh,
playing
sure.
playing with their minds, playing with their emotions, yo-yo in their fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, something be going through it, man.
This is what's no self-defense, nothing.
No one has been charged in the fatal stabbing. However, Forest City police say the incident remains under investigation.
She took a human's life. She took my child's life. I want to know why she is not in jail.
As Humphrey's family awaits answers, his mother is holding on to the memory she shared with her 19-year-old son, who was prepared to welcome a child in September with his girlfriend.
She got him a
So they welcoming a child.
They were definitely going through it.
Definitely. Them relationships when you're young like that and the baby involved, they rarely make it to the delivery together as a couple.
I'm 0 for 3, my G.
Goddamn, Osa.
I'm 0 for 3. Yeah.
Man, it be like that, man.
Be like that.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Her friend, he trying that she could have a baby. He was excited. He was all about trying to make sure that his child was going to be all right.
Reporting from Forest City, Arkansas, for your news leader, Raven Copeland, WREG, News Channel 3.
7 months ago, this 15-year-old boy, Lawrence Dowell, left home on a Tuesday and never came back. 2 days later, his body was found at a graveyard. His family says that they are not getting answers, and they turned to us here at Local 4 for help. Shantae Passmore went to police to get an update on the investigation into the case.
Good morning, everyone. It's been nearly 7 months with no answers for the family. Now they're worried that this Detroit police case is turning cold. But right now, they believe someone out there knows something.
A story splashed in the headlines about a missing teen.
Police say he hasn't been seen in days.
Leaves behind missing pieces for the family of Lawrence Dowell, also known as Low.
And there hasn't really been any movement on the case? Not really, no.
On a recent rainy day at Mount Hazel Cemetery, his loved ones fight to hopefully have their day in court. This is where they say multiple callers told the family to search, believing they'd find the then 15-year-old. Tips they claimed to have shared with police. On August 12, 2025, Lowe left his home with a friend on the city's west side. A quick trip to the store took too long. Something felt off for the family, something they told police.
An Amber Alert should have been put out. Something should have been put out so that either his life could have been saved or we would have been able to get the evidence we need right now to convict the guys that they have because it's lack of evidence.
During the investigation, their questions mounted.
I just know we want some answers. We can't bring them back, but we just want.
The biggest people that give the police the most blues, they have to mention this.
Demanding.
I'm joking,
they should have done this and they should have done that.
Right. Like the detectives working so many homicides, like in this area, in this jurisdiction, cops probably dedicating a lot of the cops the one that found his bloated, rigor mortis ridden worms and ants all over him and shit. They found his body. They had to walk onto up and see that mess.
Right.
They're scarred by seeing that shit. Then now they have to go canvass the area, knock on doors. Anybody see anything? Of course, the niggas ain't gonna say nothing. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? They gotta look for evidence and shit like that.
They gotta report the news to the mom, and
then it was like 3 more homicides the next day.
Right.
It is like then it was like 5 more the next week. It is like, yo, their case docket is just full.
Right.
To go forward.
So we took those same questions to DPD, asking them about the Amber Alert, about the tips being shared with investigators, a motive in this case so far. It took them a while to get back to me, but through text messages I learned it's still an ongoing investigation. Couldn't tell me anything else further. I did ask about the 2 people arrested months ago. Are they still in police custody? They said that's still the case, but on unrelated charges, something the family already knew about.
What do you want people to know about your brother? What do you miss most about your brother?
His laugh, his dancing. Yeah, his laugh.
He was funny.
If you know any,
That's such a like.
He had a promising rap career.
What did you miss about your brother? His laugh and his dancing.
There's always the same fucking answer.
Because that's what they like, man. I'm telling you, like they really value those things more than we think makes sense. But
your brother, though, like your brother. The things you value about your brother, not like somebody
in the same house. You lived with him in the same house for 15 years. Hey, look, I just noticed what, you know, the pattern.
His loyalty, his kindness, his character.
You just don't resourceful. You're not gonna hear him say that. I don't hear them say that about nobody.
He's laugh and his dancing.
That's what they like.
That's what you gonna miss, though. Like you can take the rest of them. The rest of them, you can throw the rest of them.
He must have been dancing a lot.
He's just a really good dancer, man. He do all the TikTok trends and shit.
Fucking busting a jig in the living room.
That's crazy, man. Wow.
Anything, Detroit Police wants to hear from you. You can call the homicide unit with the number on your screens right there, Crime Stoppers or Detroit Rewards TV. Now, some people back at home might remember this story.
Shout out to my man Douglas. Douglas, the one and only.
Based on Chunks.
Yes.
Salute to Douglas Chunk. No, Yay, that little Yay, man. Hold on, what the hell?
Salute.
Yay. You gotta do better than that, man. Yay. That man just gifted 50 motherfucking memberships for like the 50th time. I don't never take nothing for granted in life, man. I always take it one day at a time. I take life one day at a time, man. So every new day is a new day, man. I appreciate everything, man. She hey. Fuck, man.
Damn,
But man.
Doug is truly one of the realest of the real.
Yeah, remember Jimmy the Gent? Who remember Jimmy the Gent?
I was thinking about him the other day.
Where he at?
Christy Webster, yeah. They I appreciate all the jokes, man.
Christy Webster,
appreciate everything, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, man. Make sure y'all take the pledge, man. Sponsor the show. Do a good deed. We're gonna go members only next show, man. Next show we're gonna go members only, man. We already did a members only show. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. We did members only. Yeah. We're gonna keep on rocking out this show, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. That's a good thing, man. You wipe your feet off at the door, man. Let's.
Not only where authorities found Dowell at the cemetery, but also what he had on, which was a ski mask and some gloves in the middle of August. I did ask his mother about this, and she told me that
he got robbed. Yeah, but he robbed somebody and got whacked.
Right.
He had a ski mask and some gloves in the middle. Them little some men do be wearing them ski masks though, and don't be going nowhere to the store.
Musty as hell. With they hoodies on too.
Yeah, they do be doing that shit though. Let's see, man. Wow. A lot going on, man.
A Detroit man is in court today, all in connection to 3 people found dead in a Southwest Detroit home last month.
Lance Clowney is charged with assault with intent to murder and assault with a dangerous weapon after allegedly attacking someone with a hammer outside the home on Edsel Street. So let's get out to Jay Scott Smith. He's live with what happened in court. Jay.
Yeah, Kim, today was actually the first time that the survivor of that awful night on Edsel was actually able to see the man that he says savagely attacked him with a hammer. However, plenty of questions still remain as to what happened that night in Southwest Detroit.
This court finds probable cause to believe the crime was committed in the city of Detroit. Probable cause to believe that the defendant has been appropriately charged and may have committed the offenses that he is being charged with by this probable cause standard.
Lance Clowney sat quietly in his green jail jumpsuit this afternoon as probable cause was found to send his latest assault case to trial. Clowney has been charged with assault with intent to murder and assault with a deadly weapon. And it was this incident that led to the discovery of the bodies of 3 elderly men.
Oh, well, I remember that. That was like a few weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago.
It was this incident that led to the discovery of the bodies of 3 elderly men, 66-year-old Norman Hamlin, 72-year-old William Barrett, and 65-year-old Mike Barnett, who were all found brutally beaten to death in Hamlin's home on Edsel Street in Southwest Detroit on February 19th. Police got the call around 12:45 p.m. that day, and when they arrived, they were approached by this man, Terry Daniel, who took the stand today during the hearing. Daniel says he came by the house the night before and was greeted at the door by Clowney. He then described what happened next.
Approximately how many times did you get hit with the hammer?
Probably maybe 8, 9 times.
And how many of those times were you hit in the head?
At least 4.
In total, Daniel says he was hit with that hammer nearly a dozen times. He led police to the house where the other men's bodies were discovered. And during the hearing, officers said that Clowney acknowledged after he was read his rights that he did have a confrontation with the 3 men. And Clowney has multiple prior felony convictions, including carjacking, armed robbery, felony firearm possession, and fleeing police. And in 2017, he was sentenced to 5 to 15 years in prison for carjacking and armed robbery, being released on parole in January of 2025.
Wow, he doesn't strike me as the type.
Yeah. Now, meanwhile, when it comes to
moped.
that particular case of the 3 men, Clowney still has yet to actually be charged in connection with the killing of Hamlin, Barrett, and Barnett. And there's no word from the prosecutor's office on when those charges could be coming. However, we must remember that Clowney is still set to be arraigned on this particular assault charge. That's coming up on March the 25th. We're live in Detroit. I'm Jay Scott Smith for Local 4.
Beating 3 people to death with a hammer is incredibly fucking brutal.
No bullshit. God damn. And attack the 4th.
Yeah, it just shows up on your doorstep and you go right at him.
Wailing on him. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, to kill people with a hammer, it's like
savage.
You're extracting the life from. When you just shoot somebody, or even if you stab somebody, it's kind of over. Like to beat somebody with a hammer to death, you gotta you know what I mean? You gotta steal their life. You gotta rip it out of them. You know what I mean? And a hammer has 2 sides. A hammer has 2 sides. It's not just the blunt side. There's also the side where you pull the screws out.
But either way you do it, you're like breaking them into pieces in a very slow manner.
Right.
Yeah, you're making them submit at a point. They submit or they either lose consciousness, and you still have to keep beating them.
Yeah,
they're not dead yet. You know what I mean?
And they're older men too. They're older men too. That's like it's fucking
it's
crazy.
Brutal. Remember the scene at the end of Casino? Who saw Casino?
I
Joe
remember a
Pesci,
couple of them. I think.
Joe Pesci and
That's a
Roger
classic.
Moore.
It's been a while, but yeah.
Remember when him and his
De
brother, they
Niro,
took him out
yeah.
to the desert? In the last scene, they took Joe
Mm-hmm.
Pesci and his brother out to the desert and beat him to death with baseball bats.
Yeah.
And buried him in the desert.
Yeah.
Remember how gruesome that scene was?
Right. That's this kind of real life. Dolo.
Yeah, but like, there was some reason there. What was? We gotta wonder what was the reason here.
Maybe something similar, some gangster shit.
Yeah, some drugs, or some money owed or something.
Or maybe
they said they got in an argument. He said he got in
robbery.
an argument with them.
Maybe a robbery, you know what I mean? Maybe he was robbing them. Maybe them old dudes got robbed, you know what I mean? Or maybe he beat one and he felt I had to kill all of them.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
part of it.
thought. Wow.
Well, imagine this as well.
Hold on, dang. Salute to everybody out there, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Continue to sponsor the programming, man. Don't stop sponsoring the programming because Doug Junk sponsors. Continue to sponsor the show. Continue to hit the like button. Continue to share the show with your friends, man. We going in, man. Let's see.
74 bullet casings outside of your front door left by gunmen who weren't even after you.
Very terrifying. Atlanta News First Don Shipman is live with the First Floor Tracker on Fair Street in Southwest Atlanta. Don, you talked with the neighbors and the woman who lived in that house.
I did, and she told me that her Ring camera actually captured that shooting, that barrage of gunfire, and you could see the damage to the house right there. You can see bullet holes in the window, the busted up windows right there. She describes a chilling scene, 4 men standing out front, firing on the house. 74 evidence markers. That's how many bullet casings police counted outside this home in the 1100 block of Fair Street after shots rang out around 1 in the morning. The rapid gunfire woke up Cindy Musington. She lives across the street. Her bedroom window is just steps away from the house that's now dotted with bullet holes.
Were you afraid to look out the window?
Oh my God, I was so scared to look out the window. That's why I just grabbed my phone and looked at my Ring camera because I was so scared to even lift up my, move my blind.
Atlanta police say 4 suspects fired dozens of rounds into the home, shattering windows, damaging the siding, and coming dangerously close to this gas meter, prompting Atlanta firefighters to rush to the scene overnight.
Shooting at houses just don't make no sense.
What the fuck?
What was that?
Like one of them trolls.
I was about to say that.
I was trying to figure out the word.
Troll dolls.
A leprechaun or some shit.
You on mute, Ak.
Ak, you muted. Nope, can't hear you.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
muted.
still muted.
Oh, I'm muted.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there
She
you
look
go.
like a treasure. Is it a treasure trove? Is it a treasure
Yeah,
trove?
yeah.
Yes.
What are
Dolls
those
from the
trolls?
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the 90s and shit. With the little gem in the tummy and shit.
Yeah.
That's what she look like.
Shit, you getting like a McDonald's Happy Meal.
Yeah, if she in the neighborhood, man, and she that's a rough spot.
She probably like respect.
Rough,
That's a rough
spot.
man.
Yeah. The trenches.
Yeah, that's definitely the trenches, man. You got
Deep in the
like
trenches. Deep,
people
deep.
like that around there. Woo. Jeez.
High mud shark potential here.
Oh man.
Yeah, her kids are definitely mixed. No bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
Now
her,
I can't
man.
hear shit. I wonder if it's mine.
That's you again. Yes, that's you again. You.
What
Yeah.
is that?
Let me see. Who's
happen?
this? Oh. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, she's a harbinger of poverty and fucking mischief and shit.
Siding and coming dangerously close to this gas meter, prompting Atlanta firefighters to rush to the scene overnight.
Shooting at houses just don't make no sense.
The family that lives here had nothing to do with the shooting. The mother, who didn't want to talk on camera, told me that she and her 3 kids just moved in 3 weeks ago. She believes targeting the previous tenants, not them. Alice Jennings lives around the corner. She says she's not surprised.
Whoever lived there before wasn't a happy camper. They had a bunch of cars in and out and stuff. So.
Several other neighbors say there's been a lot of tenant turnover in the home. Musington says she's just grateful no one was hurt.
I don't understand. Them people just moved here. This is so sad, man.
Now, none of the neighbors' cameras captured what happened. Atlanta police say that the suspects drove off in a white Kia Soul. So far, no arrests. We're live here in Southwest Atlanta. Don Shipman, Atlanta News First.
A North Memphis man says his children are terrified after the Memphis Safe Task Force searched his home, forced him outside without a warrant, and then let him go. He shared this video with ABC 24 showing this morning's encounter. And while we wait to hear the task force's account of what happened, he shared his side with our Ezekiel Telemaco. Ezekiel?
That's right, Lauren. Sir Doris says that he was taking his usual morning nap after working an overnight shift. He says that everything seemed to be normal until his children
ain't healthy.
Applying for help, saying that members of the Memphis Safe Task Force were banging on their front door.
They telling me, open the door right now. Open the door before we tear the door down. Bring the dogs in there. I'm like, what's going on?
Sir Doris says around 4:30 Wednesday morning, members of the Memphis Safe Task Force forced him outside of his home.
Everybody had guns in my face. And they telling me, open the door right now.
That's
open the door.
Doris says officers never showed him a warrant.
I'm like, man, where the warrant at? We got a search warrant. They ain't so.
They're gonna show you one later. Like, it's not like the movies. The movies make people think they just showed you.
You gotta knock on the door with it in your hand.
Tell me no paperwork.
Signed by the judge.
They ain't tell me what name they was looking for.
Doris says that members of the Memphis Safe Task Force entered his home without permission.
They ran up in my house, pulled everything out the closets, questioning my kids. Now my kids scared to go to sleep.
Doris says after the search, officers left without providing an explanation.
They just would send me back in the house like I ain't nothing happened. Like they didn't even care.
Doris is a father of 4 who says he works overnight shifts and homeschools his children during the day. He says the experience has left his family traumatized.
I have 2 boys and 2 girls. They're crying. They've been crying all morning. I don't feel safe in my own home no more. I'm ready to move. I've been here 12 years. I'm ready to move now.
Doris's wife, Portia Holloway, says that members of the Memphis Safe Task Force should follow the same laws as everyone else.
If you came down to help the Memphis street, why terrorize taxpayer citizens? And what are your proper protocols? Because if you say your protocols are above Mrs. Police protocols, when we know you're supposed to present a search warrant, and you know we didn't give consent for you to come in, what are your actual federal protocols for us as citizens to know so we can know about how to go about handling you as well as y'all handling us?
Doris says he wants city leaders to take action.
Mayor Paul Young, citizens of Memphis, these folks that's down here, they are not right. Y'all need to send them back to where they came from.
ABC 24 has reached out to the Memphis Safe Task Force for comment about the incident. We're still waiting for a response. Doris told ABC 24 that he is now considering taking legal action following the incident. Live in studio, I'm Ezekiel Telemaco, ABC 24 News.
Thank you, Hot Black. You the only glider. See how gliders help you? That's why when something happens to you, you better make sure you're around gliders.
Yeah, if you're planning on getting injured, definitely.
Yeah.
Big facts.
In more news tonight, a Detroit man who was released from prison after a judge determined he was wrongfully convicted of murder says he continues fighting for his freedom. And critics are saying it's because the Wayne County prosecutor continues making him a target. Local.
Damn, she working.
prosecutor continues making him a target. Local 4's Demond Fernandez has been following this case for us. He joins us now with an update. Demond.
All right, Kimberly. So, 2 years ago, we watched Darrell Ewing walk out of jail a free man after trial judges overturned his murder conviction. He spent 14 years behind bars for murder before the court said he was wrongfully convicted. Well, Wayne County prosecutors appealed that.
Not innocent, but wrongfully convicted. You gotta remember that.
Yep.
Decision, and today all sides were back in court with Ewing and his supporters bringing a strong message for the Wayne County prosecutor. It's yet another hurdle crossed for Darrell Ewing on what he's calling an ongoing journey to reclaiming his freedom.
Y'all keep on wasting the court's judicial resources and time. It's time to get right.
Ewing and a crowd of supporters speaking out against Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthy and her office moments after an appeals court hearing on Tuesday. That hearing over a murder conviction against Ewing, which a trial court overturned 2 years ago. Prosecutors argue the trial court was wrong in releasing him.
Y'all wasting the people's time and y'all hurting the victims by keeping on prolonging cases that y'all know are clear cases of innocence. Look at all these men that stand here. This the innocent man that's been declared. This the innocent man that's been declared. This the innocent man that's been declared that did time. And there's many more.
Wrongfully convicted.
Ewing served 14 years in prison before judges determined he was wrongfully convicted. He's now pursuing a law degree and acting as an advocate for other men and women fighting wrongful convictions. Cases some of this group say are being handled by the same Wayne County prosecutor.
You're responsible for wrongful convictions. Instead of releasing the people and allowing them to go on with life, you're just trying to charge out the taxpayers, do the taxpayers dirty. So fire Kim Worthy.
Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthy issued a statement saying, "My office makes determinations whether to appeal on a case-by-case basis after examination of lower court rulings and the legal and factual issues involved. Prosecuting attorneys have a right to appeal adverse rulings, and my office makes decisions that we believe are merited and in the best interest of justice." For Ewing, he says he remains forward-focused as the prosecutor's appeal plays out in court. After Tuesday's hearing, he gathered a group of attorneys, exonerees, nonprofits, and advocates to provide legal resources for the greater community.
You and your supporters are trying to send a strong message. What do you want folks to know? The thing is, it's all about getting it right. We aim to get it right. Anybody that's aiming to get it right, it's some individuals that I would never want to stay next to my auntie, my dad, my friends. You hear me? That justice must be done here. But when it's an injustice, you have the duty to correct it, not to continue to prolong it.
And we learned law students with the MSU Public Defenders Clinic are helping Ewing argue his case. For now, all sides are waiting to see what the Court of Appeals decides.
So let me get that straight. That his little club there was a group of some men who had all been like they weren't like innocent, but they were wrongfully convicted or something, right?
So is that considered like overturned? The ruling was overturned or something?
Yeah, there was like, I don't know. It could be like one of those situations where the cop was a racist or something.
Yeah, he had complaints.
Yeah, wrongfully convicted, right?
Accused of shooting and
what it means, but
it means that it means like, you know, like say you robbed it.
You killed Puctavius, but you know the cop called you the sun word.
Well,
you were right back.
Exactly.
They forgot to read his rights.
Yeah,
Right.
or there was a witness that you didn't interview. Somebody comes out and says, "Yeah, I was, down the street when it happened, and the cops never interviewed me. I could have given him information that could have, gotten him off, and then, shit like that."
And accused of shooting and killing his father and stepfather made his first appearance in court today.
23-year-old Easton Good was arrested after the two men were found dead in a home along the Georgetown-Greenville Road. That's in Floyd County.
Wade News reporter Logan Perrone was in the courtroom today and has the latest on the charges he's facing.
Yeah, that's right. A probable cause affidavit was filed late this afternoon. We now know Good has been charged with 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of criminal recklessness. While we wait to receive that court record, others from Good's past show this isn't the first time he's faced trouble with the law. A little more than 24 hours after 2 men were killed in a Greenville home, the alleged killer faced a Floyd County judge. 23-year-old Easton Good was arrested in the shooting deaths of his father, 55-year-old Kelly Good, and his stepfather, 53-year-old Bradley Butler.
Damn.
No cameras were allowed in the courtroom Friday as Deputy Prosecuting Attorney Del Philp.
I think this might be a first. I haven't heard that.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
Pot told the judge they plan to charge Good with 2 counts of murder.
It's a terrible tragedy. Nothing good is obviously coming of this.
Deputy Public Defender Evan Bardock requested medical treatment for Good's injuries and a mental health evaluation.
I think just given the circumstances, that's the appropriate thing to do. I think anybody who has gone through something like that, that would be the appropriate step to take.
Good has one criminal record in his history, a 2023 battery charge he took a plea deal for. He pleaded guilty to battery of a friend during a night of drinking, fracturing that person's jaw in 5 places. According to the affidavit, that friend, quote, has autism and has the mindset of a 10-year-old. Good served 2 days in jail and was on probation until last September. His plea deal required behavioral modification and anger management. The initial hearing for Thursday's shooting has been moved to Monday at 11.
That's a bad glider there, man.
Whole ass glacier.
Damn. Beat up. He broke a autistic dude's jaw, man.
Yeah, man. He had the mind of a 10-year-old, bro.
Yeah, man. Piece of shit, man. Let's see, man.
They were probably wrestling. You know, you remember that case a little while back with the 2 gliders were wrestling and they were drinking and the one glider shot the other one. Them boys get to wrestling and nothing good comes out of it.
Yeah, no. Roughhousing, horsing around and shit. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Damn. What the hell? Let's see. Let's see what the. Oh, here we go. All right. Let's go, man. Twitter, man. My favorite, my girl, man. My girlfriend, man. I would date. I would give Candace.
I knew nothing about her before this, honestly. So this has been interesting to follow.
Ready?
Like I said, this is very obviously something Erica should answer for.
Y'all can hear her?
Want to be a public figure?
Yes. You can't hear?
I can hear it.
I don't know what the fuck going on my phone, y'all. I don't know.
You still on that Obama phone? I thought they don't make those.
Nah, I had to upgrade.
Okay.
The Biden phone.
Salute to my man, Savrix, man. He sent me some stuff, man. Whoa. That's a lot of links, Savrix, man.
Some are very violent.
This dude sent me a ton of links, man. Jeez, Savrix. You sent a lot of links, man. You sent a. Now he didn't just send a lot of links. He sent a fucking, unless it's.
But you know, Savrix, he usually comes in with the like philosophy bombs, but this time it was a link bomb. Salute to you, Savrix, though.
Okay.
Hey, Savrix.
Yeah, shout out to Savrix, man. I think it's a redundant, like it's the same link. So I'll play it. I think he sent the same link multiple times. So
yeah, I clicked a couple of them. Yeah, they were all the same. I thought it was just me.
Yeah, man. Let's see what Candace talking about, man.
Like I said, this
Can
is
you
very
drop the
obviously
link in the chat? I'm gonna go out and try to come back.
You need the link, the link to the
StreamYard, yeah. Drop it in the chat.
Okay. Man.
And don't say nothing about my girl till I come back. I'll be back.
Man.
Oh yeah.
I ain't picking on her. Her own words are indicting her, man.
Let me drop out.
Yeah, shout out to Savrix, man. Her own words have indicted her. Let's see what's going on. See what she's talking about now.
like I said, this is very obviously something Erica should answer for. You want to be the queen bee? You want to be a public figure? You want people floating your name as for president of the United States? Well, let's get to a little bit of background. Who are you? What were you doing? And the answer should be very clear and very concise because
So
maybe Erica wasn't even a real person. Maybe she was like
maybe she was a dude.
Maybe she was some sort of government android.
You guys remember I told you that Candace is floating. She wants to be president.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
I told you that. Listen to what she says about Erica.
Like I said, this is very obviously something Erica should answer for. You want to be the queen bee? You want to be a public figure? You want people floating your name as for president of the United States? Well, let's get to a little.
So she's jealous of Erica. So you know what I'm saying. So that's one thing that she's jealous of. People, I didn't know people were floating Erica's name for president of the United States, but
yeah, that's what I was wondering. Really?
Whatever. They floated Michelle Obama, so whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. But this woman is sick, man. This is
JJ's back. She's in the backdrop.
If you can't admit that this is sick, like who are you? And we got to find out who you are. Like what if like think about it, man. God forbid somebody did this to Hot Black. What will we find out? A Hot Black, somebody went through your life with a team of people like
who are you?
Will we find some lies, Hot Black?
A couple of bed wenches.
Yeah.
Please, Hot Black, please.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Yeah, man. Nobody could withstand this type of scrutiny without a bunch of inconsistencies.
Why are you going so hard for Erica too? Now, come on, be real.
I said again,
because her blonde hair and blue eyes?
Nobody could withstand this type of scrutiny without. Look at what we found out about Martin Luther King recently about whores and women, and like who could. You know, look what we found about Diddy and shit. Like, who could? I found out. I was watching Doggy Diamonds a couple weeks ago. They say RZA. They had RZA's fucking cousin on there, female cousin. She said they've been having an incestuous relationship for 20-30 years.
Oh, like his real cousin, like first cousin.
It's on Doggy Diamond's channel. I listened to the interview. I was in Walt Wegmans and shit shopping, and I listened to the whole damn interview.
Damn. Yeah.
You don't know these people. You know what I mean? You don't know anybody.
Right.
You'd think a cousin could keep her mouth shut too.
She did though for 30 years. She just came out.
After some point, she
just came out.
Yeah. He's still
Wait till he's dead. Have some decency. It's bad enough you screwed your cousin. Can't you at least have the decency to keep it quiet till he's dead?
Right. But this is the scrutiny that she's putting Erica under. She's acting like it's just normal for somebody to go through your life with a fine-tooth comb and find nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you might find you go through my shit with a fine-tooth comb, man. I've already been upfront with some things to y'all about my criminal record and things like that, and different things that I've done, but there's the other shit that I don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying?
It gets real dicey.
Like she finding that shit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
A lot of stuff going with me to the grave.
Yeah, it's like, of course, like she's acting like Erica is some kind of demon because we went through her life with a team of investigators and we found out she lied about this and she lied about that and we can't figure out what this is. And she said this weird thing at this time. Man, if you went through my life, man, you would think I was a fucking psychopath, man.
Or at least there's just everybody has all these inconsistencies, you know. But when you look at it from the outside perspective, you know,
they don't mean shit. Like she lied about her dating histories. Does she owe you? Every woman's had a whole phase. Every woman counts their dicks by how many boyfriends they've had. You know what I mean? Like who? Like what woman is been 100% honest about their dating history?
Right. I don't believe any of them.
Not one.
I don't believe them. I don't
ever in the history of the world.
I don't even ask that dumbass question about body count and shit.
Yeah, why is it about body counts?
I'll put a number. I'll make a number up, and if I'm okay with the number, all right.
It's how many boyfriends she's had.
Nah.
That's how many dicks she gonna claim. She gonna claim all the boyfriends.
Oh, right, just the boyfriend. Yeah.
What do you think Candace Owens' body count is?
How many boyfriends she's had, but I think that she's got a lot. I think she's attractive, she's cute, so I think she's I think when she was coming up,
she was pulling them.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say it was anything ridiculous, but
right,
whatever she tells us, it's not that.
Right.
Yeah.
So then, if we go to her life with a 5'2" code, we be like, okay, what about this dick? What about that dick? You lied.
Right.
Like it's like she's accusing Erica of things that nobody could withstand. Like you're acting weird after your husband got shot. Like
but what is the ultimate end goal here? Because I'm still kind of confused. Is she accusing Erica of being involved in Charlie Kirk's death?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
For her
Her
own
in
gain.
Israel. She's working with Israel to kill.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
With Mossad.
No, Netanyahu. Well, Mossad, I guess Mossad is Syria. I thought Mossad was Syria.
The entire force is backing of the state of Israel, no doubt.
Yeah.
In all forms and forces.
Bit of background. Who are you? What were you doing? And the answer should be very clear and very concise because
no, it shouldn't. People live complex lives. Like that. The fact that it's seen that I'm taking up for Erica, I'm not taking up for Erica. I'm just her assertions are absurd. Like we should be able to look at your life and know exactly, but
How many
no.
boyfriends you had and shit.
Jimmy's in the back, Hawk.
Yo, my daughter's 5, and I know her well because I'm her fucking father and shit. That little girl done fucking stayed up at night in 11 o'clock and shit. You think little kids supposed to be in bed at 7? My daughter used to be up to like 11 and shit at night every night.
Yeah.
My son now, he doing the same shit. Like it's like, yeah, well, kids supposed to be in his bed at 7 o'clock. Well, I mean, like shit don't work out the way you know what I'm saying?
Don't be working out like that.
Don't be working out the way you want it to work out.
Really don't. All the rules and shit people think that kids follow. Hell no. Some of them just be up.
Yeah.
Like my oldest son, he all right, he might go to sleep at a decent hour, but my other two, hell no. They be up late as shit, be wanting to hang out and shit. And like, yo, go to bed.
Yeah, like nobody's life is what you would expect it to be and what it should be.
Yeah.
Every life is different, and she's holding Erica to this standard that like she's got to be perfect, and it's like, why are you doing? You think that I'm worshiping whiteness by thinking that she has to be perfect? You're worshiping whiteness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she has to like, why was this not perfect? Why was this aspect of your life not 100% perfect?
So is that like the biggest thing she got on her?
Yeah, like little inconsistency. Like she'll go back and be like, Erica said like she didn't date before she met Charlie. Then they found out like, okay, she did date a couple of guys in Arizona before she met Charlie.
I mean, like, that's the worst. That I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but a bunch of stuff like that, like a bunch of inconsistencies.
Like literal inconsistencies, right?
Yeah, like you're just like you're just a regular person.
Right.
You're like me, like
that's like 90% of the rest of the population.
Exactly. Like like listen, man, like I've been pretty upfront with a lot of things because this is my show, and you know what I'm saying, I gotta content. But if somebody went through all my episodes of all my shows and all the stuff that I've confessed to on these shows, they would think they know me. They don't even know the half.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot. Like it's chapters of my life that I leave out.
Right.
I certainly don't talk about the cousin I had sex with.
Yeah, listen, man.
This morning.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's some things that you know, like I've hung with different crews and different, like I ain't just hanging with the same group of guys my whole life. Like I've been like it's some of those iterations. I don't talk about them. Some of them I do. You know, some of them, you know, you just gotta, you know, like, or I haven't like I can remember when I lived in Boston for like my first 5 years of being in the States, right? Like,
right.
I don't really talk about that a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't talk about that a lot. And then, you know, I talk about mostly my life after like a certain age. I don't talk about everything I was doing in college and everything I did at the Quaker school. I talk about stuff kind of like relevant to this channel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
is why it's good. This is why it's good to have a bad memory. If you don't remember shit.
I don't remember. Yeah, I that's me. I don't remember shit.
Don't you see those Vlad TV interviews when them old gangsters be talking about shit from the 70s and 80s?
Yeah, but they've been telling those stories for 40 years. That's a little different.
Yeah, but they recall the recall from shit that happened. I can't remember shit that happened in 2008. You know what I'm saying? Right. I can't remember shit from like 2015 for real. These motherfuckers have photographic memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like the standard she's holding Erica to is like no one could live up to that. Not a soul. And she's acting like she's gotcha because Erica can't live up to it.
Yeah. Is there any public hitting back from Erica's side at all?
No, Erica met with her and they had a meeting a few like months ago. Candace has been doing this since like a week after Charlie died, right? So
yeah, pretty much.
They met.
That's pretty
they
evil.
Met.
Whatever.
Like, I mean, she just went straight. Yeah, she just started going straight at Erica's neck. I was like,
no, she did not. No, she did not. When it first happened.
How long was it? Come on, all right, JJ.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We argued. We discussed this all day earlier.
No, we didn't talk about this, but how long did it take her before she started going to Erica? I said a week, but okay, me and Ox said a week. It felt like a week. Was it 2?
She started throwing pot shots at her, or you know, laying the framework for what she would later do. But yeah, Erica has always been like, well, something's fishy about Erica. It wasn't always this, like, you know, the 3-part series and shit, but it was. You know, something's fishy. Everything's not right about Erica. Some, you know, she had you guessing about Erica, and it's like, so.
First of all, she was married to Charlie Kirk. Just if he weren't Charlie Kirk, famous Charlie Kirk, she wouldn't be within 100 miles of a guy that looked like him. So there's that weird fishiness of that. Start there.
Yeah.
It's just I just find Candace, what she's doing is very, very evil and distasteful. That's all I'm saying.
No doubt.
So here goes Airbnb.
Not a Karen. Karen is. This is not gonna end well.
All the cars outside. Let's go.
What happened? Guess what? See, she don't know you can't talk to black people like that. This is her house, right?
Yeah.
This is her house. And she rented it, but you know how Airbnb is. You have to tell them how many people you're gonna have in the place.
Yeah.
And you can't and you can't have parties like people like you can't use my house for a party. So they got 100 people in there and they're using it for a party. So the homeowner caught wind of it and she comes back. Well, she gonna get her ass whipped fucking like this.
Hey, all the whips on the outside. All the cars outside. Let's go.
What city is this in?
I don't know what city this is in.
They don't show where it goes from there.
She looks like a Kamala voter, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. I would probably just call the police, I think, if I were her, but
yeah, or just fire off a round and everybody scatters.
Shit, somebody will start shooting back.
Shoot back. I was about to say that. Everybody just start shooting fucking back.
Shots rang out.
You're right. They wouldn't scatter. That would be the smart thing to do if a shot is fired.
Here goes a story fishermen would like. San Jose police probing attack on Israeli Americans as potential hate crime. 3 unprovoked men approached the victims and a physical altercation occurred near a fancy shopping area. The victims had minor injuries, stating the attackers used anti-Semitic language. Online community identified the suspects as Roma Akoyans, Ramon Akoyans, and Brunelli Chamaki. Chamaki is a practicing M&A lawyer at Assyrian Advisors.
There's some goddamn Euphrates eagles over here.
Let's see.
So aren't hate crime laws basically a trap?
Oy vey.
You know how you know that wasn't a hate crime? They left. If it were a hate crime, he'd be dead. If these were actually crazy Muslims that wanted to kill, he'd be dead. This is not a hate crime. Hate crimes are a trap.
Yeah, because like, you know, you can't beat the shit out of somebody without identifying.
But isn't it a coincidence that they have hate crime laws to protect pretty much the most hateable people there are?
That's why they have them, man.
Wait, was that Candace, Megan, and Tucker count? Wow. you know your timeline is filled with that shit.
Yeah, this is the comment section. This is the comment section of this video. This is not my timeline. This is the comment section of this video. People just onto them. People just know what it's about. Salute to my man Eric S. Eric S. is in the building, yo. Shout out to Eric S.
I think this is the first time I'm on opposite sides with you with this shit. I don't know. I like Tuck. I like Candy. And I like Megan. I do.
You know what? I will say this. I like Megan. That's the only one that I still like, but I'm weighing in on her. But she's the only one I still kind of like a little bit. This shit that like this turning on Trump shit.
That's what I knew you didn't like. You don't like the turning on Trump shit.
It's so obvious that what they're doing to me. To me, what I see is this doing is that Trump was the anti-establishment. He was the contrarian to the status quo, right? Under the Obama regime, then under the Biden regime, right? So you were avant-garde, you were catchy, you were trendy, you were edgy by supporting Trump. Now that Trump is in and he's doing his policy and exactly what he says, the content, the way you can be, if you're a contrarian and you're an edgelord, now is to be against him.
Right.
But I think that's where I disagree, because you think it's a grifting kind of thing, right?
It is
But I also feel like
it is a grift.
I feel like we get on liberals about this shit all the time. When liberals, no matter what, they fucking, as long as it's a Democrat saying it, they could say, hey, cut your kids' dicks off. They're like, yeah, because it's a deep buy it, right? But I say, for us who are conservative or independent, whatever the hell you are, we always commend ourselves for questioning shit, for not just going along with stuff blindly.
Yeah, I got you.
You know
but
what I mean?
Here's the thing, though. A lot of the liberal stuff is stuff that's new, right? Boys playing women's sports, cutting your kids' dicks off. Those things are new things, right? War is as old as time. Deportations is as old as time.
I mean, to be fair, cutting people's dicks off is as old as time too.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, no, but you know what I mean. In
Not
this
for
country,
gender changes.
Yeah, in this country,
Yeah, for different reasons.
Yeah,
in this country, yeah. Salute to Barry B. Barry B is in the building.
But wait a minute though. But so why do they, like JJ? You think they have valid reasons to like turn on Trump? Like you don't think he's doing a good
I
job?
feel like they can have criticisms of Trump. I feel like it's absurd to say that you're not able to critique the president. Like that's crazy to me too. Like
No, what do you mean they're not able to? Everyone's critiquing the president.
no,
What do you mean?
to me maybe I'm wrong, but what I'm getting from it is like you feel as if though, like you said, you feel like they're turning on Trump, so therefore you don't like them as much because of that, right?
No,
So
I feel like they're spreading. Like, did you hear Nick Fuentes the other day say he's going to vote Democrat?
well, yeah, I heard him say that.
Telling
Yes.
all his subscribers to vote Democrat, and you know, I mean, like these people are such edgelords and such contrarians and such conspiracy theorists that they can't stand calm, right? If
Well, I
you're
mean,
true,
Nick is a young guy, right? So yes, he's gonna be on that edgy. His crowd is young, right? So he has to keep them engaged by saying bullshit sometimes, right? So it's like fuck what Nick's talking about. Nick, as far as Tuck, Meg, and Candace, okay, you have your own things about Candace, but I feel like no critiques towards Trump. That's Dick
yeah,
riding
but
Trump
being
too hard too.
hypercritical too is
Yeah, like turning
hypercritical.
on him sounds different than just critiquing.
Yeah, hypercritical. When people are hypercritical, it's a sign of jealousy too.
But when you're not critical, that's a sign of
No,
enabling
I'm
too.
hypercritical to ask, like, why are we blowing up a whole bunch of shit in Iran and helping Israel with their shit and everything?
Well, no. Here's the thing.
Right.
Here's the thing. The whole notion that everything benefits Israel on the world stage because of their position, right? So
this probably benefits them a little bit more than some things, I think.
Well,
it's not particularly beneficial to them.
Well, here's the thing. Muslims, like, they got a lot of ass whoopings coming for the things they've done. Like, they've got a lot of karma. They've built up a lot of karma. Like, so it's like you can't be that evil for that long. And now, look what they did to Afghanistan. The second we left, they had the women in Afghanistan had the rights of like almost Americans. The second we left, they reverted that. The Taliban reverted that country back to the Stone Age. I'm talking about day one, right? Same thing with Iran. The Iran had the Shah, and the women were
very westernized.
liberated. And then the Ayatollah comes in and he turns it to the Stone Age. Like, I'm talking about, like, they turn shit to the Islam turned shit to the Stone Age, like, instantly. Like Boko Haram in Nigeria. I mean, they just slaughtering, like a Bushwick Bill said, some thousands of people got killed in guerrilla warfare in a village in Africa, but don't nobody care. They just called up the goddamn grave digger and said, "Come get these motherfucking niggas." Remember that?
Yeah. I was young as hell, but yeah.
This is. Listen, those people are savages. I think this is good that somebody's kicking the shit out of. Like, Trump is also what he's also doing in the minds of people. As Muslims have an outsized fear or respect from the average person, right? We look at them because Islam is a government, right? Islam's not a religion, it's a government. So wherever Islam is the government. So it feels like that whole place is one big country, right? With different states, right? So instead of the Middle East being separate countries,
Blurs the line.
In North Africa, it feels like one big empire, right? So we
just kept them fighting amongst each other, and now it's spilling out.
Yeah, but here's the
Right.
thing though. Here's the thing though. Like they terrorize, like they do a lot of terror attacks, and they subjugate people, and they spread too, right? And the thing about it is, Trump just came in and bombed them to Kingdom Come and killed all Iran's leaders. And people were respected, like people were feared of the Ayatollah.
Yeah.
Trump just killed all of them.
Right.
Like in
Yeah,
one
but
fell swoop.
I say fuck that. Like let's focus on America. Like
No, hold on, time out.
the only reason I'm
gum.
going that hard on it is because I wanted to
What do you
join
mean
the
focus
military.
on America? We're chewing gum. We're walking in with chewing gum. You gotta remember, that's a talking point that Tucker's saying, and these people are saying, let's focus on America. Listen, we've always, as America, walked and chewed gum. We've never not. Obama killed Gaddafi. Obama did a lot of
most drone strikes ever.
The most drone strikes ever. He also found Saddam. Was that Bush? Who found Saddam in the hole? Maybe that was Bush.
They found Saddam under Bush, but they found Osama with Obama.
Yeah, Osama
with Obama.
Yeah, like we've always walked and chewed gum. You know what I mean?
Saying. Like, it's hard to hold that against one against one president when they've all done it. I think that's unfair. That's why I think. Yeah, I mean, of course. And then some things I don't know where they stand with certain things, but like these are hard decisions that he's got to make. Like,
exactly.
we can criticize him for going and snatching the Venezuelan president, but what's the alternative? The people fight back and a lot of people die, or you send in a couple soldiers, clean that joint out, and minimize the casualties. I mean,
yeah, these are clean operations too. They're like acting like we lost 40,000 troops.
Right,
and shit.
exactly.
Like these people, like.
I think it's easy to say when it's not you, and it's easy to say when it's not your family member.
Hold on.
But
no, it's easy to say when it's videos of thousands of people in the streets celebrating because they don't have to live under the tyranny.
Fuck them. Are they Americans here? Fuck what the fuck they got going on.
Fuck
That's
those
my
women.
point.
You're not a feminist. You don't care about women in other countries.
No, I'm not a feminist. I believe women should have rights. Yeah, I'm not, but I'm saying fuck what they got going on. Worry about your own home first.
But he is worried. Hold on, time out. He's deporting people. Before it was ICE was the biggest story.
Crime is down.
Like we're at an all-time low. Like we have the lowest crime rate in decades. I mean, literally, like centuries. In a century.
Yeah, ever.
No
border crossings are at zero.
No border crossings.
We see these stories all the time, and they let them right back out, right? So they're arresting some of these guys, right?
No, but still,
but
like
crime
rate
is down exponentially.
The murder rate is down. Even with that,
I just came from like the United States of the stand. Crime is way, way, way down. Like it's not even close. No one else has done this. It's not even debatable. Nobody else has made this much progress in so little time in American history. Period.
Okay, so because crime is down, then that means it's okay for us to possibly end up in a war.
No, it just dismantles your argument that we need to take care of home as if we're not doing it. That's all.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean that doesn't mean it right.
Okay. That's like you're listing pros and cons. You have two pros and you have versus 5 cons, right? So my thing is yes.
We didn't number them. We didn't number them one for one.
Okay. I'm just using that as like an example. Okay.
There's a lot of pros though, but I'm saying there's a whole lot. Like you can go on for hours on the pros, but people are just choosing the cons. Let's say it's 50. I would say it's 50-50. I'll give you that. But there's a lot of pros that we don't discuss. the trillions and trillions of dollars that he's brought into the economy, the cleanup of the government and efficiency. Like, there's so many things you can go on, and healthcare reform, prescriptions being written, laws to prevent crime and shit like
being able to say the word retard. It's all come back.
Exactly.
So America's back, baby.
Okay, guys.
So
Okay, guys.
let me tell this. Let me say this, JJ. So we've literally bombed Iran in the Kingdom Come, right? We've lost 7 soldiers. We have a 100% volunteer army that sits on its ass and collects checks 99% of the time. This army is not drafted. They're not drafting little kids that want to go to college and shit. This is 100%. Our army is 100% volunteer.
The trannies got kicked out just in time.
Person in our army has willingly decided to join the army. They all hold on, time out. They all get paid. All of them are getting paid.
Some of them
if we have a war, guess who has to go fight in it? Them.
I work with veterans every fucking day for the last 9 years of my life, right? Most of the time, these motherfuckers that join, right? They're not thinking, okay, I'm going into war tomorrow.
Why not?
Okay,
Right, exactly.
Listen, it sound good. It sound good, Ak. It sound good.
This
But
is
most
a
of the
reasonable
time-
perspective, I think.
Huh?
I think this is what you're saying is reasonable. Like, people
It's
sign up for
reasonable,
the
but
military
not
because it's like,
realistic.
well, shit, I don't know what to do with my fucking life. Let me go join the fucking military. It's not
Yeah,
like
but you
you
don't
don't
think
join
about
up
the
necessarily.
possibility
Like,
of war.
they're not thinking about the geopolitics of the world when they join the fucking military. A lot of the time.
Right.
It's
I
reasonable,
mean,
if I may.
Yeah.
It's reasonable, but it's not realistic.
Well, yeah, it may not be the right way to approach it. It may not be realistic, with what you're going to end up doing,
Well,
right? But it's
to worry much about the ethics of how you get young men to get up and fight for your country is, they're all sold something that's not real. So that's the deal.
Right.
So so if they can get through pay or schooling or benefits, whatever, they get youngsters to sign up and defend the country, we need that. I'm not going to put it down and say, oh, it's dishonest or.
Yeah, I'm not against it.
Yeah,
and as a woman, JJ, as a woman, right? As the
Don't
mother.
do that. Don't try to do that shit.
No. Listen. As a woman, the mother, you're the mothers. You guys are the mothers. You're the wives. You perform certain essential functions for the society. But as a woman,
not lately,
security and safety, it seems like it would just be a woman's natural, not even it would just be instinctual for women to crave safety from her men. This United States Army has done an exemplary job of providing you safety on the world stage, man. It seems like the women, it's almost like counterintuitive or against nature for women to be attacking, safety.
I don't like that. I don't use the G word gaslighting, but that feels like what you're doing. That is not what I'm saying.
You just gaslit him. Literally using the word, you did the very thing. I'm not going to gas.
That's fine, but I'm not saying what he's saying. I'm trying to say, right? All I'm saying is unnecessarily going to war. I do not agree. I'm not saying I don't want our men to fight. I'm not saying when they sign up for that shit, yes, they're putting their lives on the line. I agree with that. But unnecessarily, I do not. Period.
So, but here's the thing. You keep saying unnecessarily, right? Like as if losing 7 soldiers in a war, in a campaign is like some egregious thing, man. Like there are wars where we've lost in the past, we've lost 25,000 men. Like we're doing he's doing such a good job at this Iran thing that it's almost laughable that people are criticizing him. That's what I'm saying. Like,
we've lost more police officers in the past year.
Yeah, exactly.
Than military.
Exactly. We've bombed Iran. We killed like 50 of their entire like leadership. They elected a new one. We killed all of them. They're on the third one. And rumors are that they've killed all of them. Like we're just killing all of their leaders in their second round of leaders in the JV team of leaders. We're killing everything over there. And we've lost 7 servicemen who volunteered to fight in the war, who've received checks, countless checks, sitting at home while, you know what I mean? And then it's time to fight. And war is part of, you gotta understand, it's never been seen as ugly. It's only being seen as ugly because Trump is doing it, right? It's like, come on, man. Like, these military campaigns are part of, and also here's another thing too. There's a people are jealous of Trump, right? Like
they should be.
Yeah, because he talks shit and he does what he said. Like,
Gets it done.
Most presidents don't do what they say they're going to do. Not all presidents don't do what they say they're going to do. He's literally doing what he said he was going to do. And you nitpicking it like, oh, well, I don't want to unnecessary. You don't give a fuck about what's going on over there. All the people saying that shit don't give a flying fuck about what's going on over there. Never have, don't. They don't give a, like Tucker's sitting up at night worried about, like, no, he don't give a fuck. He's just talking shit.
I haven't heard about Gaza for nearly a week.
Exactly. Everybody gave a fuck about Gaza so much until remember the Ukraine? There's a guy around the corner, he still got the Ukraine flag up.
I know everybody so disingenuous, man. That's why it be killing me, man.
Yeah, no, you don't give a fuck about that. You just your favorite content creators are saying that. You know what I mean? To be edge lords.
I do feel like I have to point out though that Trump did say that he would start any wars.
Well, yeah, no new taxes. Remember Bush, no new taxes.
His defense would be this is me finishing.
It's not a war.
This is not me starting
a war.
It's not a war.
It's not a war. He's not declaring war. That's what he's gonna say.
Yeah, because think about how
shit up over there in large volumes. I would say there's a war going on.
Well, this is a massacre.
It's an operation.
Yeah, whatever semantics you want to label on, it's a fucking police action, whatever you want to call it. You know, they're
okay,
killing people and blowing shit up.
Here's the thing, though. Hot Black. The war's being fought 100% over there.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's largely in our favor.
So largely in our favor. It's being fought 100% over there.
Okay, so yeah, largely is perhaps not enough, but
except for
I'm just saying, like,
explosions that are in our future in our cities. You know, when the Muslims have had enough.
Yeah, but you don't know that because he's kicked the shit. See, this is the thing. He's not playing around with them.
Yeah, he's not playing. You can't afford. Like, y'all act like we can afford to play around. Like this, he can't fuck around. Like he's.
Well, and the other thing I'll say is the other nations, especially in the region, are not especially upset about it. I don't think.
No, they've joined in.
People are joining hands and singing songs.
Most of them have been bombed by Iran. They've had missiles
Yeah, they're not in favor of them.
But here's the thing: when you're a strong man, people follow, and when you when people he's the alpha. He's such an alpha that like the other countries are forced to follow, like
to respect it.
Yeah, you respect, like people respect force, man. Yeah. People, especially those Middle Eastern people, especially Muslim people.
Yeah, Sun people too.
Yeah,
they live in the second worst neighborhood in the world, and they're probably glad to have someone come along and take the biggest pain in the ass out of the neighborhood.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, it's been done before a lot.
And those women are very happy too. Those women over there are.
That's the thing that
happy.
bothers me most, though. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
Them being
They've
happy.
done nothing once
Making
again, and
women
yet they
happy.
get to be happy.
Freeing them of their oppression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, a man has handed them their liberation.
We keep fucking it up.
Yeah. Facts.
I mean, I get it though. I mean, yo, JJ, I agree that you should criticize him, but I'm not ready yet. Like he's just doing so awesome. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just doing so awesome. Why not just dwell on that for a little bit? Like just enjoy
it's
it
like
and appreciate it. Like 3
it
years
seems like
in
it's
and 4
like-
years in, you can start that shit.
Yeah, it's very early in the game. Like it's literally the first month of year 2.
Right.
You know
And
what I
year
mean?
1 was fucking amazing.
Yeah, and everything like
Year 1 was amazing. Facts. I liked year 1 too.
no, but
yeah.
we've already established that you don't give a flying fuck about what's going on in Iran, right? You're not. It doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. It's just your content creators are speaking about it.
No, I wanted to join.
Okay,
I
well,
wanted to join.
beta
I
testing
wanted
some
to
new cardboard.
join. I wanted to join the military myself, so I do pay close attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So
But it's
right
like, it's
now,
not- it's-
there's something in your life that is being affected by what's going on in Iran, and there may be. So
Price of gasoline.
Gas prices, yeah.
One
Okay.
landmine placed at the border ends all this shit. I'll stop doing this if one person gets blown into like 9 or 10 pieces.
Well, you flip the cardboard over.
But then you got to
That deals with the landmine.
You got to rebuild the fence.
All the recycling cardboard we've been dumping in their country is now being used against us. All the trash we've been dumping over there is now being weaponized against us.
Well, they are resourceful people.
Where is
Yeah.
that exactly? I can't tell.
This is
They're
the
sneaking
border.
out of the United States to
New
get back into
Mexico.
Mexico because the
Yeah,
cartels are
it's-
gone. Happily ever after.
Yeah.
It's Arizona.
They should be caught and never allowed back in the country again. None of that bullshit. Like you can apply in the future. You're out. You're never coming back.
Yeah, I hate that, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Women go viral over how they tipped their Domino's pizza delivery guy. Well, let's see.
Let me guess. Yeah, wonderful. This is great. And Sahib is more than happy. Now, if he had burst in and raped one of them, do you think they'd still be celebrating this TikTok?
Oh my god!
I'm not joking. This is like either this is the stage or these are the dumbest girls in the world.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks.
Are they going to show him titties or something?
If he pulled out his crank, it would be a whole different
I'll
story.
give you a little tip.
Wow! Wow!
They just assuming that men just like that would have done nothing for me. I need the fucking money, bitch.
Right. Right. I'm at work.
I need money. Yeah, I need money. Fuck your little titties, man. I need
Just the
some money.
boldness of their double standard, though. If a guy had whipped out his cock in any capacity, it would be end of story. But this is like, ha, tee, hee.
Yeah.
Isn't this adorable? And yet women are being, assaulted sexually all over Europe now by these guys that look like this pizza delivery guy here.
Yeah. And who's to say he's not going to come back? And here's the thing they don't understand about these Muslim men.
She's a whore now. She deserves what she gets. Whatever
Yeah,
he has for her,
exactly.
she's earned it. She's garbage.
She's garbage now. She's not worthy of life. She's a subhuman.
She's a typical Western woman. That's what they say.
Guilty of her
He doesn't value her life now. So like he could come back and break in and kill her and rape her and kill her because it's just nothing.
It's on anti-Islamic, man. You got to be careful with that.
What did he say? He ain't even saying shit. He's not even saying nothing.
You don't give him another pizza.
He should go to the driveway and get a stone.
Yeah. Did we
Whatever.
make you happy? Oh, yay! Yes,
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
lesbians.
British women.
See, he getting closer.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll order again. Yeah.
This is like sticking your head in a lion's mouth.
You want to Sunday night?
Right. This is dumb.
Yeah.
He trying to get the threesome action. Look at her ass.
They're already telling them.
Next time, when we order again, just make sure you're our delivery driver. We have Instagram. Yeah.
These women should
This is trying to get it.
Imi.Angelica
They're
and
trying to get
Holly Lauren.
They're trying to get stalked.
Yeah, go get your phone. Go get your phone.
This is dumb.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
Can we agree on that, JP?
Hell yeah. That shit is dangerous.
I want to see what the comments say. These bitches are dumb.
Ready to risk it all for a pizza and some content.
Right.
Imagine you as a female delivery driver get a notification for a pizza delivery. You show up to the home and knock on the door. When it opens, you're greeted with two men dressed in night robes, and then they proceed to flash you with their genitals as a tip.
Pun intended.
You would immediately call the police for sexual assault. Make no
It would be
mistake.
great if they had given him like $40 on a $30 tip and he gave him his dick for change. Here you go. I'll keep the $10. You see my cock. We'll call it even.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
It's shameful. It's shameful.
Those women are embarrassment. Yeah.
They had Domino's in Britain.
He said, bitch, rub my money.
Right. Yeah, everyone knows.
What bitch, rub me my money, man. That's for real, man. He said, bro, was like, yeah, man. The women overestimate their appeal. Like, bitch, fuck you, man. Give my fucking money, bitch.
But it's like, why? Like, why? I don't know.
Because they're young and dumb, full of cum.
For the content. For the OnlyFans and shit. They probably got OnlyFans. They need little shorts for their OnlyFans.
Yeah, dude sending them money. Yeah, that OnlyFans shit is crazy. I didn't know until a few years ago that how much money they make on there.
Yeah.
Like the tips are ridiculous. Like it's almost like football money or basketball player money that some of these top ones are making on OnlyFans.
Right. Hell yeah. Yeah, they making real money. Some of them, not a lot. But
It makes me root for the Muslims.
and Sharia law, right?
Just, for like a year or two. Clean a few things up. And then we go back to...
Remind them of what patriarchy is actually like.
Exactly.
Shut up, Oath.
Yeah, this patriarchy here in America, it's pretty sweet.
The thing about Islam, though, the only problem with, not the only, but one of the problems is that it turns into the Stone Age. Like they can't like build, they can't advance. You know what I mean?
Some of them can.
They not only repress the women, but they repress the men too.
Yeah,
because men can't have. That's why so many of the Muslims are faggots, because they can't. No, because you can't have. Everything is so strict.
It's so repressed. They're so repressed.
Yeah, like think about it. All the women are now inside or covered up.
Yeah,
and I think that yes, you're repressing the women and you're bringing back the matriarchy. But shit, on the other
hand, it's probably a lot easier to be gay if you lock all your women up too. So I don't know what the motivation was. Just I think
when they get oil rich, they can fly women in from other parts of the world to give them booty head and stuff.
Yeah,
that's only fair though.
And get shat on.
Yeah, and while they're judging the women and making the women be all pious and austere, like you said, they're shitting on models and shit, getting booty head. Yeah,
mercurial people.
Yeah, while the women are being told that, like, yo, if you fucking show your ankle in public, you're not going.
You're a whore. You're a whore.
Right.
This is insane, man.
Oh yeah, somebody said they got Dubai. Somebody in the chat said they got Dubai. Yeah, Dubai, they broke the mold because they allowed their women, like I went there once, like they allowed their women to like actually have rights and they respect them a lot. That's probably the key to their success.
They give them a towel after booty head. Unfortunately, it's the one they were just wearing.
Nah, they import Sun women for the booty head. See, they don't disrespect their women like that. They import Sun women for that type of shit.
Probably glider women too.
Sun women and Asian women.
Think about that. I want you to think about this. Look at this, right? No one, like there's trash here from 30 years ago underneath, like
the street is apparently for the trash now rather than for
where is this
transportation?
Everywhere else but the major civilizations. This is most of the world.
This could be Africa, could be India, could be like
it
could be Brooklyn.
You can see these Africans.
It could be Brooklyn. That's crazy, yo.
Red Hook.
This is how they make pag, right? You take the shit off the shit.
Yeah, you take a shovel and just but no
joke. Hot water with some salt.
There's several reasons just from watching this why you kind of don't want to be importing this. They don't mind living in filth. They can't maintain stuff. And they've spent thousands of years doing exactly what those two have just done. They found that shit laying in the street somewhere, and now they're walking it home. It's been a great fucking day for them because they just found these things that they're going to make a YouTube video of them making a party fountain for it. I don't know what they're doing, but this is it. This is their day. It's been a great day. They're stepping over shit. They're heading home, and they're going to eat some beans tonight. And this is a great day.
What is in that white container?
They sleeping good tonight. That looked like a mattress.
And the culture that has spent thousands of years just grabbing at everything you possibly can because it's not going to be there in another second is not what you want to have in your neighborhood. You don't want it in your country. Everything that's not nailed down, they will take. That's their entire culture for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Well, the guy seems to have a whole. Well, that barrel looks like a bunch of those other barrels there. I wonder.
Nah, that joint actually has
propane.
gas.
Looks like propane.
Yeah,
I'm not ruling out that they didn't steal it, but I'm saying this is the score.
They hit a lick.
Yeah. And they're just laying there in the street. You don't know what any one of those pieces of trash could be the next thing that they just needed in that moment. So this is their barter system. You just throw everything in the street.
Pieces in the middle look ancient.
Yeah. There's a Roman
fossilized trash.
That is fossilized trash.
The trash of ancient sun men.
It's like caked into the mud, bro.
It's compacted like the Roman roads that will live here for another 1,000 years.
This looks like an ancient Dutch Masters wrapper from fucking 1300.
But
that is
think
funny.
about
This
the
used to be a flowing river.
downstream. Think about the downstream effect of this, right? If I go into a store and I buy like a cookie and I take
First
it
of all,
off
they're
the
like,
wrapper,
what's the stream?
like what would stop me from throwing the wrapper on the ground? Like think about it. Like this has a multiplying effect because anybody who has any like discardable items or trash, you look at this and it's like, well, one more piece of trash ain't gonna hurt.
Right.
In fact, you might feel pretty stupid looking for a trash can to put your trash in.
Doing it. No, that's really
You might
true.
be made the subject of ridicule for doing that.
A trash can.
Oh, you think you're better than us? You don't put your trash.
What are you, gay?
Right.
What are you, gay?
Throwing your wrapper in the trash can. What a fag.
Fucking puss.
Right. And think about it. These people's children play out here, so they don't even like want to clean this up for their kids, right?
That's good for their immune system.
Themselves, they're like they wouldn't think about how hazardous this is. Like as far as like just like you know what I mean. Like think about if you had a mouse in your house, right, and you couldn't catch it, and the mouse pooped. You know what I mean. You wouldn't even want your kids to play around like 2 pieces of mouse droppings, right?
Right.
Think about how many mice and vermin are pooping and shit in here. And these people,
their immune systems must be insane.
Motivated. Think about when it rains.
I'd rather not.
Nothing worse when you're taking a dump in the middle of the street when it starts raining.
Thanks, I'd rather not.
Rains, Jack, and then like the rain stop and people come back out.
And then they start peeing in the street. Like then it just like adds insult to injury.
All that shit is tracked into your house every day. Their immune systems have to be top gear. There's just no way you can survive this.
I hope that mattress is clean.
Hell no, you know not.
There's restaurants on this street. There's food places that prepare food and shit on this street.
Yeah, there's a guy who'll make you a mean dish of eggs scrambled with Coca-Cola and fucking
and food.
That's India, bro.
Where is this that we're looking at?
This is Africa.
It's honestly hard to tell.
Oh, salute!
It's kind of the hood. It's got hood vibes.
Boycott China. Is that what that says? Boycott China. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't. It looks like Boycott China to me.
I know we've been saying that for years, but it just hit me.
Yeah, I told you I'm a son, man. I'm slow. I've been calling him Boy Katina, man.
I gotta say, I think Boy Katina is catchier.
Boy Katina was cool as shit. I've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
That is a catchy
somebody
name.
told me that about a couple of years ago. It's like it's boycott China, bro.
My salute.
He always donates like $8.88. That's
eight is my favorite number, so I appreciate.
It's pretty
that.
slick.
Yeah, that's salute.
What sort of cryptic message is being sent by 888?
I don't know.
What happened to Bill? A future for Ak and his nation.
Hey, what happened to Bill Allen? Hey, I used to see him over on that other channel. What's the other joint? It's an offshoot of CT's channel.
Yeah, the chaotic verse.
Yeah, I forgot what whose joint that it was. But yeah, is he all right?
Yeah, no, he's hanging out with the other crowd over there.
Yeah, he be on that show. Okay, yeah. Shout out to Bill Allen, Uncle Bill.
Shout out to Bill, man.
Uncle, what happened to Gen Z? Where is he?
He's still doing this shit.
He's putting his videos out.
Yeah.
Gen Z got a lot of businesses. He's like a little
serial entrepreneur type dude. Yeah.
If you ask Indians in India, do Indians have the concept of a God in the sky? No. Their gods are found in living things like the cow. If you ask a Japanese, do they have the concept of a living God in the sky or one who died in a cross? It doesn't even cross their mind. They wouldn't know what you're talking about. Because for them, Okami-sama is not the Christian God. So the concept of a God in the sky who will punish you after you die is not in the Japanese vocabulary. They will say, no, we don't have such concept. Is that not true? So why is it wrong if somebody said you don't have the concept of maintenance? Because you reduce the meaning of the word I meant maintenance to simply brushing your teeth and taking a shower. Some said, no, in our villages, the women always put clay on the whatever they call it. Cosmetic on your face is not maintenance. So what you see them doing is cosmetics. Because the women wake up in the morning and wash their pots and they sweep the ground, it's not maintenance. It's just a daily chore. So let me explain what I meant by African countries don't have the concept. Because if African culture has the concept of maintenance, you will not see what you see in Lagos, Nigeria on the streets. It's disgusting. You won't see what you see in Accra. As I speak, the government of Ghana is so tired with the blight, the trash, the congestion is about to move the city out.
Damn.
The city is filthy. If we have the concept, so maintenance is not you have money to repair your airplanes and your train stations. No, that is an extension of maintenance to national infrastructure. For you to know if a certain culture has maintenance, once you walk into that country, watch the people. When they unwrap a candy, what do they do with the wrapper? That will tell you if that culture has the concept of maintenance or not.
Wow, that's actually kind of profound.
Yeah, Zeno's good, man.
So what did he say in Ghana? Is like they're gonna take the fucking city and move it somewhere else because of all the fucking trash. Let's just build a new fucking city. That way it won't be trashed anymore.
That sounds more like a death march is what they're going to be put on. You can't just
Just
show up
drive
with
all the
all
people
those
away.
people and have a new city. That cities don't pop up out of the dirt like that, you know?
This is no good.
Sounds like Cambodia style reconstruction. March them out into the hills or the woods or wherever and get rid
Yeah,
of
but
them.
then who's gonna clean all the trash up that's already there?
Then you bring in Indians.
Yeah, they have a great record of leaving the place cleaner.
I guess you have to bring in Mexicans if you want cleanup. That's the truth.
Nah, you know, the people in Dubai, they use Indians like Mexicans, which is crazy to me. But like Indians over there are the Mexicans. They do all the building and drive.
Bangladeshis, yeah.
Yeah, that's
stuff they don't want to do.
Yeah.
Just
They don't want their
labor.
slaves to do. Yeah.
It's a tale as old as time, basically.
Exactly.
Arabs and their slaves.
Yep.
At least they let them keep their Jones now.
Yeah, they may regret that.
Man, these are not civilized humans. That's crazy that all the lowest IQ countries are in Africa. Like,
must be a coincidence.
Or the Caribbean. So where the St. Kitts and all those countries,
or like Memphis or fucking Mississippi, or
I think we're seeing a pattern here. If you look, the further away you are smart enough to get from Africa, the smarter you seem to be. Everybody's just spreading away from it.
Crazy.
Argentinians are smart, I guess.
Well, they left.
Or aren't they? They claim to be white.
Yeah, they're pretty white. Yeah.
And they do look pretty white a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
This is crazy. Insane. Insanity.
Crazy but not shocking.
Not at all.
Look like one of my uncles.
Yeah,
Like that full of soup. His head would be a soup.
But here's the thing: they're comparing. They're saying that this is the U.S., right? But this is like literally a fentanyl. This is like Kensington, right? They're comparing a place where everybody's on fucking dope to
The streets
like
are much cleaner there.
a regular.
We round all these people up. We give them $10,000 and all the drugs they can carry. We put them on a plane and we dump them in India, where they'll just blend right in and carry out their lives. Dump them right in that neighborhood right there. They'll be fine.
This is wow.
This is Gaza 1 week ago. Do we see the decline as well, or just the?
It cleaned up nice.
No, this ain't no Gaza. This is I don't know. Well, this is what is capable. This is what white man is capable of doing.
More AI lies.
Yeah, these people like just clean that shit up, raise that shit, build sewer system.
Very important, people. Don't forget the sewer system.
Yeah,
No,
things
this could
you
be the
don't
Chinese.
see. Yeah, Africans are not good with things you don't see. You know what I mean? Like the sewer system is abstract. You don't see it. Look at this shit. Yo, you know how when you say there's trash everywhere, you don't literally mean that. You just mean like,
Yeah,
this is literally
it's really like an ocean of it.
No hyperbole whatsoever.
It's like they live on the Pacific garbage island.
Shout out the boys.
Your dress blends in, though. It's like camouflage.
Yeah, it does.
When you get some trash, it's like you can't even
If
see
he
it.
laid down, it would like literally, he would disappear.
Jesus Christ.
You don't think people strip up and fall down? You don't think kids, when they're playing, fall down in this shit?
I mean, they definitely do when Boko Haram comes around.
And where's the nearest clean water to wash?
Look, there's just like a burn pile right in the middle of the fucking road.
That's why we got
a guy with a hat full of water.
The trash is slightly lighter here.
Look at how people relate. Look how she walks. She just.
That guy was wearing scrubs on his way to the ER.
He just delivered another 9 babies before lunch.
Oh God!
Look at the road. I want you to see. I want you to see this. Look at this. Look at this bridge.
Never finished.
No, it was just deteriorated. It probably was finished, and it just deteriorated. They never maintained it. They put a slab over part of it.
If they piled the trash under it, they could eventually walk across it.
That's true.
They like built a dam out of trash.
Makes you want to go down there and dig a well, doesn't it? Dig a well for him, help him out.
I don't know. I think they'll put trash in it.
Give him some inoculations.
Then the trash can. Thank you.
Think about the safety hazard that bridge is. Like, yeah, you got little kids. Like, nobody has said, like, hey, just for like the kids.
I mean, like, there's been ankles. They fit through the holes very well.
Let's steal some planks off that guy's roof and fix this fucking bridge.
Yeah, like nobody. It hasn't dawned on anybody, and if it's dawned on them, they haven't had the force of character to actually follow through and do it.
Actually, you know what though? I bet every plank that gets laid down there to try to fix it gets stolen that night.
Yeah, but you can nail it down to make it like the bridge was before.
You stole all your nails.
That means someone's gonna steal your hammer. I didn't nail it down because I didn't want anyone to steal my hammer.
This is a historic bridge tour here.
Yeah. Bragging about her neighborhood. Fuck those people on that side of the shit bridge.
All the women have their hair done. Everybody has on nice clothes, and they just live in filth.
They live in a burning trash dump 24/7, but they have no fertility problems or anything like that.
Yeah.
Jeez. This is Birmingham. Nah, this is a trash. This is like illegal dumping and shit.
Yo, Philadelphia looked like this recently, so I mean, it can happen here.
Just when you get the Italians trained to pick up the trash, we import people that are dumping it all over the place again.
This is after the rain. This is what it looks like.
I mean, it like pretty much guaranteed to get cholera.
You know that trash bin scene in the first Star Wars movie when there's just like shit
there's probably that fucking like tentacle monster in there somewhere.
There's shit swimming around in that. Kids go missing.
There's something alive in here. Yeah, I definitely have a bad feeling about this walking down the street.
The streets are so filthy, you barely want to throw a woman down and sexually assault her.
Wow.
Got to be careful what you say.
Wow.
It's very hard to be a rapist in this kind of a neighborhood. Just everything is filthy.
Salute to Raw Rodriguez, man. Shout out to Savrix again. I'm gonna play your video, Savrix, next, man. This just got me, man. This is
It didn't look like that when the racists were running the show down there.
I mean, look, there's plenty of littering that has gone on in this country by different groups to varying degrees, right? But like, this is a fucking scale that's a level of like carelessness, right? That just is not.
No one there even knows a person who's ever picked up or put trash where it belongs. They've never had anyone in their
lost
family
the concept of
anyone.
throwing things in the trash because it's an idea that hasn't been practiced. You know, some people have said that ideas are deathless, but here we can see that's clearly not the case.
Trash.
If someone did throw their trash on the ground, they'd worry about them. Is he okay? Is he sick? What's wrong with him?
I wonder how my trash is doing.
Shit, right next to where I was eating.
Yeah, they've never had the concept of trash, throwing away trash. But because it's also because they've never had the concept of making trash like that.
Yeah, exactly. They would never produce things.
Yeah.
They would never manufacture things or transform natural things into synthetic things that will produce
that weren't biodegradable.
Yeah, everything in their society would be 100% biodegradable.
Right. So that they've never had a concept of like trash and receptacles, and it just that's why it don't work. There's nothing wrong with these people. They're operating exactly as they're programmed.
You know,
They're like slave owners. You know, in the times of slavery, this is what it was, and it wasn't a big thing. Just like here now, for them, just living in this kind of filth, it's the way it is. There's nothing wrong with it.
When y'all were talking way earlier in the stream about the like signs that black people have been around, or like, you know, shit like blunt guts and everything left, I was thinking, you know, after Bayou Classic in New Orleans, one of the things I always remembered from living downtown was how many fucking chicken bones there were scattered all around the street.
Chicken bones and sunflower seeds.
Like, god damn, bros.
And someone has to clean it up because that shit'll stay there for years.
Oh yeah.
Chicken bones don't just go away.
No.
Well, the rats carry some off.
Yeah, and carnivorous birds.
Hey,
you want to rely on the rats to do your cleanup.
Be quiet. A black woman is speaking.
Why would you say you support ICE?
Yeah, because they would get rid of these rapists and murderers that killed American women.
So are all of the immigrants that come into America rapists and killers?
Nope.
Oh, okay, so
let's get rid of these ones? You agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you support ICE removing them?
No. I support the condemnation, as you said, of a rapist. But, you know, there are white rapists, there are black rapists, there are
white immigrant rapists as well.
Okay, but again, there are rapists of different colors.
Why does the color matter when it comes to rape?
You just made it about you just made it.
No, you did.
Color. No, you did. You said ICE.
You brought up white rapists.
Okay, because you said that immigrants rape. Right, so white.
I didn't say immigrants rape. I said these immigrants raped.
Those immigrants raped. What about white people that raped?
What about them?
Are there no condemnations for them?
Absolutely, we're condemning rape as a whole. But if these people wouldn't have been able to enter under Biden's open border policies, these women would still be alive today.
Right. So what about the people who are coming to America for a better life because they were experienced similar situations where they came from?
A good life here in America.
I'm all for legal immigration.
Legal immigration. Okay, so what about, okay, so our president here, his name is Trump. That's a pretty racist man. How?
Give me an example of his racism.
News.
Give me one example. Just give me one example.
Just watch the news, sweetheart. There are plenty of examples.
Watch the news, sweetheart. Give me one example that he's racist.
Okay, Trump has flat out flat with the racism.
How?
Comments, concerns.
What comments? Name one comment that he said that was racist.
Okay.
Because if he's racist, I want to know because I don't want to support a racist.
So you support Trump?
I do, yeah. Can you tell me why he's racist?
She supports Trump.
So we've been sitting here for nearly a minute now, and she has still yet to tell me one thing that Trump has said that's racist.
Okay, so if we're going to be quite honest, I couldn't give you a specific.
I know you can't.
Oh no, I'm not done speaking. I couldn't give you a specific because I don't pay attention to idiocy. And
okay.
That's idiot.
So if you're gonna call someone racist, I think you should be able to prove it.
Watch the news.
Pull up a clip where he's racist. Go ahead.
Oh, great. I'm so glad you asked.
It must not have been racist enough to remember because you have to look it up. How do you guys feel about ICE?
Oh, all of these people are
thumbs up for ICE, thumbs down.
People that are against ICE.
I'm asking people. What's wrong with asking people their opinion?
I didn't say anything.
Did you find the racist clip yet?
Wrong with that. I just said that there were people. Majority of them here are against ICE.
How do you know that?
Because I know them.
Okay. Well, he supports ICE.
You support ICE? Which one? You? You support ICE? Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
What does ICE stand for?
Babe.
So you don't support something that you don't even know what it stands for?
Oh, I didn't respond for a reason.
Can you tell me what it stands for?
No, we're gonna go back to the Trump racism.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's a typical conversation with a Sun woman.
I think it's a bold assertion on her part to presume that rapists wouldn't want to come to America for a better life of raping, too. I mean, if I were a rapist, and I'm not saying I'm not, but if I were, and I were in some sort of shithole country, I would dream of being able to go rape in America. That's what I would want. That would be my life goal. And if they were going to give me a cell phone and subsidized housing and healthcare while I did it,
and the sewers are underground.
Yeah. How do I get over there? Oh, there's a hole in the fence and all I need is a piece of cardboard. Let's do this.
This is a much better life. Yeah. No, that was a typical
I can rape a woman behind a building and not worry about being bitten by a cobra.
That's a big incentive.
Yeah.
I don't think
U.S. huddled masses yearning to rape free.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that goes understated about how much better a life that would be. Yeah, I think we should make more campaigns.
You kind of almost have to admire the rapist who's willing to pick everything up out of his life and just transplant to another place. You know, that takes a lot of moxie, I think they used to call it.
Yeah, raped totally strange women from a foreign culture.
You know, you're on the boat with some Italians and fat Irish women coming over from Europe, and you have to wait to get to America so you can finally rape someone who's not looking like your cousin.
Yeah, the struggle that they
someone not from the old country.
Yeah. Someone who's not going to tell Jesus what you just did. But the girl had some points. I don't remember what they were. I don't think she does either.
That girl was dumb as a box of rocks, but it was college, so it's like,
nah, man, it's 40, 50-year-old Sun women who sound exactly the same as that. I mean, I've had that exact conversation with 40-year-old Sun women.
No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. Much of their well, everybody has their assumptions.
You gotta assist on a hover around.
What's his name, son? SV son. Get up. Oh yeah, see, she got up. Took off the jacket.
These poor Asians.
And like the chick, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
What you gonna do?
No offense. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh no. That gorilla attacking people.
Oh my god.
This must be AI. There's no way that's a woman.
No,
No lady with a carrier.
it's not a regular woman. That's a sun woman.
Probably got twice his testosterone.
You joke, but I think it's quite literally true.
Clearly, she took on 4.
Yo, I've seen black women take on multiple men at once. Like,
you know, and in her defense, she didn't do too much damage to everything else. Usually everything else gets trashed, and you know, she
wasn't really
kept it
trying
fairly
to fight.
localized.
No, she wasn't really trying to fight. She was just trying to intimidate. Yeah, I don't think
it didn't get truly savage.
Yeah, she didn't really go at him.
I thought she made a choice to maybe not bring her, you know, evil ways into other people's lives.
Nah. Nah. She was just trying to bully people.
A bunch of Asians there.
Damn, Ak, you awake? He's just
That
bragging.
was in Vegas.
I'm fine, man. I'm just listening to y'all, man. I mean, I'm just listening, man.
First of all, what is she doing at a Dream Asia festival?
Come on.
Doesn't
now,
that tell you who should be there and who shouldn't be there?
Nah, she's
She
trying
was
to
there on her mobility scooter.
try and get them
Which-
Asian Jones.
I'm curious as to the need for the mobility scooter when she got up and started like ham fisting
Trying
some
to fight.
Asians.
Yeah, I think some insurance claims are going to be voided after this. Goes viral.
Probably got it from one of them Somali, you know, home device warehouse.
Healthcare centers.
We paid for it. At least we got to see it on a video.
Yeah, that's true.
Salute to everybody out there, man. I think it's a good time to, you know, call it a day,
Quit while
man.
you're ahead, bro.
You
Yeah.
can quit now or take a
This was
visit with
this
some
was your
friends
moment
from
of
China.
zen.
Shout out to my man Aster J, man. He says, millions of babies aborted, and this half a bitching about soldiers dying in war. Shut your goofy ass up. Damn, JJ.
Nah, but
Yeah.
JJ could have been a casualty of war, so she's concerned because don't they send women out first?
Yeah, man.
She would have been on the front line. She might have taken the
the
bullet.
homie. Yeah. The homie
Ak,
tried,
you can cut and run now, or if you wanted, you could take a visit with some Chinese nationals who are no longer welcome in our country.
Oh, you got it in the back chat.
I'll throw it back there if you want to see it. I don't want to belabor it.
Let's do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow.
All right, I'll try to get on tomorrow then.
Damn, who just sent all this shit? What is all this? Who's SP?
That's
that's Savrix. Okay,
yeah.
He sent another video. Okay, I gotta save these so that
Damn,
let
he
me just
blows
save
up
these
with that.
reels because he sent me a lot of shit. But yeah, salute to all you guys, man. Great show, man. Same black time, same black channel. I'm out of here.